You know what that means? Let me know if you can hear me. Let's get this show on the road, baby. Yeah. All right, all right, all right. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm ready. What about you? Saturday night. Let's get this party started.
God is dawn. Like and subscribe. Comment some night. Love in this light. This God is dawn. God is dawn. God is dawn.
Yo, peace, world, peace. Welcome or welcome back. I am Goddess Dawn, the warrior. Yep, that's right. Back live with you from LA on this Saturday, August 21st, 2021. Yeah, those are some good numbers right there. I'm so excited to be here. I am so grateful to God, the true source, for these breaths that I breathe and the life that goes with it. I'm also thankful for y'all, my warriors in the chat. Yeah, because you guys show up, you warriors. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Yeah, we raising our vibes up. Frequency on point, period. Yeah. Being that you're tuned into this live, I'm going to say you have a lot to be grateful for, too. Praise to the Father, God, and the Mother Divine for the love and the blessings. Yes, and the protection. Okay? Yeah. We have so much to talk about, y'all. I mean, from R. Kelly super fans, getting the court locked down, to jarring testimony that has been consistent in its shock and awe over the first 3 days. And it's only going to get even more wild. I'm telling you, yeah, that's right. We're expecting more victim witnesses to testify next week. Jane Doe's, like 5 and 6, I think, for sure. Also, more of R. Kelly's enterprise or enablers will probably be filing into. Yeah, we got some debunking to do tonight, too, of some lies that have been heard on the other side. Some more lies, shall I say. Yeah, they're telling lies, more lies. Lie on top of lie, on top of lie. Yeah. And we're going to talk about some of the testimony that took place last week, things that we might have missed, and also talk about how the judge, the defense, and the prosecution are doing so far. Which side is up, which side is down, and why do you think so? Yeah. But first, let's see who's in the chat. Let's see who's in the chat. Okay, I see Hazel done joined up, y'all. Official in this bitch. Yes. Thank you so much for the membership, and you are welcome for the membership because you're the one that's going to be treated really well. Thank you. You're a VIP now. Wow, Wayne, yeah. Welcome back. Thanks for being here, having my back as always. Aisha, yes. Mod Squad in the building. Love warriors here. Yep. Sister. Miss Della. Sister. Yeah. My family's here. Yes, 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 yes. Aisha, did we speak Aisha? Aisha, yeah, I know you got me. Lachey Inspires, welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, it's going to be a good night. They're always a good night, okay? Because we bring it. It's, it's just what it is. All right, Miss Mocha, yeah. At the beginning, at the top, yes. Love it. Okay, I think we got it. All right. So if you see on the screen, and also let me drop the link, because a couple of y'all might want to join me. You can join me long as you're respectful, no matter what your position is. So, get your courage up, bruh. Got your wine? I got my rosé. I like a light rosé sometimes. That's what my mood is tonight. And like Wild Wayne said, please hit the like button, share, and subscribe. And make sure you hit that bell for all notifications. Hashtag smart people only. That's right. All right. I posted the link. In the meantime, let's get this show on the road. Yeah. Like I said, anybody and everybody is welcome to come and speak your piece, speak your opinion. If you have something to say, just, as long as, like I said, you're respectful and you have something to say, and that you bringing something to this table. And remember, again, hashtag smart people only and hashtag warrior gang. Gang, yes, we fighters over here, but we only fight to protect. You know what I'm saying? To protect. Because typically, once you do that, you don't really have to do too much more. Yeah. But yeah, so come on in, but don't play yourself. Yeah. All right, love warrior. Let me bring this down for a second, because we're going to talk about that pick. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, goddess. Ringing bells, Saturday night vibes, baby.
Yes, 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 yes.
Yeah.
You gotta tell yourself yes. You gotta claim yes. You know, the word yes is a very powerful word. Gets you in a lot of doors, opens doors, does a lot of great things. So yes is the word of the day, of the night. Yeah. Every time you hear the word yes, huh?
I like that.
Every time you hear the word yes, take a sip or take a puff, whatever you do. Don't do no injection. No injections, and not pill popping either. If you got some gummies, that might be cool, but yeah. Keep it cute. Keep it cute. Let me turn my Bluetooth off real quick because this thing be out of control. Okay. There we go. Okay, volume check. Come on, let's go. Here we go. Okay, let me get a sound check, please, Miss Love Warrior.
Okay.
Okay, perfect.
Better?
Thank you. Yes. No, I was just checking. I just took my Bluetooth off. Miss Della. Saturday.
Hello.
Welcome.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Oh, I'm excited.
I'm excited too. Hope everybody else is also. Yeah, we need to bring the vibes up. The vibration is strong. The frequency is strong. Well, let's say the vibration is high. The frequency is strong. There we go. And it's posy vibes only over here. Yeah, even when we talk shit about folks, which we gonna do tonight, we are, just bringing enlightenment and humor. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good. Beautiful's here. Yeah. Happy Saturday. Absolutely. Hotep is in the building. My right hand got a right here, right by my side. Yeah. I'll see you. All right. So let's get this show on the road, y'all. Let me turn this down a little bit. So I had this tweet up. Let's bring that back up real quick. No, not that one. Not yet. Let's see. Where is it? Here we go. All right, we're going to start the night off. So, look, we got a lot to talk about, but I want to say that the super fans are out of control. We only have had 3 days of trial. 3 days, and we already had a lockdown. I mean, what is going on? Let's just start off tonight with, like I said, the fan shenanigans that took place at the Eastern District of New York Courthouse in Brooklyn yesterday, Friday, August 20th, for those in the replay. The third day of the trial of R. Kelly. And the super fans are already acting up. Love Warrior is going to break it all down. But before that, I just want to address this tweet that I brought up. And I bring this up for a reason. There are still YouTubers who are spreading lies and misinformation. There's no evidence. There's no tapes. There's no this. There's no that. Well, this was reported. It might have been reported like first day of trial. But let me read it. During the course of this trial, this is from the judge. During the course of this trial, we will hear from a number of witnesses, many of them the alleged victims themselves, as well as R.K.'s former associates, R. Kelly. The judge also said we will see video recordings Kelly made himself, which may be disturbing. So I just want to remind everybody, and this is also a trigger warning because we do talk about things here that aren't exactly pretty. So having to do with sexual assault and involving children and all kinds of nasty, disgusting things. But we're talking about R. Kelly, and that comes with the territory, baby. So just a warning, just a warning. So let me bring the pickup. There we go. All right. So yeah, seems there was a sort of a kerfuffle of a sort that happened at the courthouse. This came from Noah Goldberg. He's one of the reporters there covering the trial. It says the media and public watching the R. Kelly trial in overflow rooms in Brooklyn Federal Court were forced to shelter in place for about 15 minutes after an incident in the courthouse lobby, according to marshals. Yeah. Not clear what happened, and court officials are refusing to comment. Yeah, they don't want to give that no energy. They don't want people to know that, they might have lost a little bit of their own control of the situation. So, they don't want to let us know what's going on. But we do our digging, right? And so, Love Warrior, if you're ready, let's get into it. What happened at the courthouse on yesterday?
Well, as we know, the R. Kelly sector has the super fans and they have their VIP fans. And the reason that the courthouse went in lockdown was there was 3 incidents that happened. So
Okay.
the first incident that happened would be a YouTuber, super supporter, that identifies herself. We'll say fake sisters, but they identify themselves as R. Kelly's sister. Had been got, with the family, the other nieces, R. Kelly's nieces were there, and I'm trying to think of, and other close associates. And there was 8 seats available. And we know that it's very difficult to get into federal courthouse. And they attached themselves to the family to go into the courthouse. And there were 8 seats available. And these 2 fake sisters went in tried to go in with the family. And of course, during this time, there was a break, and the jurors were actually being escorted down one side of the hallway. But anyway, the one YouTuber that called herself a fake sister, went to one side, and the other fake sister slash, I don't know if you want to say snitch.
You know what? I actually
think,
let me play the audio I have, and then we can just I think I have some audio about it, and then we'll do commentary on the audio. Okay. Let me just check it first. Let me put a mute real quick because I got to check and make sure I have the right one on first. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay. So while she's checking that, you're saying that 2 pretend sisters got in. The jury was walking down the hallway, and what now?
The one fake sister kind of went to the side. She's a YouTuber, okay? And the other fake sister, the marshals called her over. Sonia, they called her over. And when she was called over, this was Friday. Thursday, she had already been stopped about having a phone. Now, anybody that knows when you go to a courthouse, you're
not supposed to
scanned.
take a phone.
That's right. And this is absolutely no phones. And why her reason for saying that she had the phone, Gossa is getting ready to play some audio on that part. This is all going to come together. Just got to kind of slowly go through like the chronological order, and then it'll all come together. We'll get it all together here.
Okay. I think this is the one about the 2. Wasn't there 2 that said they were the sisters? His sisters, not just one? Okay.
Right. There's 2 that are saying their sisters. Just Jazz, who y'all know may be familiar, is um, I guess you would say a play sister, but we're just saying the fake sisters because we haven't seen the fake sisters. So we just call them fake sisters. Sonya is the other
This
one.
is Fake Sister part
This
due.
would be Sonya would be the one explaining because she got stopped
No, I have
by
a
the
different audio. I actually have a different audio, but this is I think this is just Jazz explaining what happened on one of
Okay.
the incidents. All right.
Okay.
She was like, come on, like, y'all a little too hype, like, or whatever. So the guy, this supervisor came up to him and was like, where's all Robert's family at? And we was like, we all right here. But then this man was like, oh, they keep playing all the family people dead. Because Sonya was telling the man, like, come on, you're doing too much. I didn't know that. I still had a phone in my pocket. So Will had came back out there with me and Keith and the PI. So I let the PI sit in front of, no, the family, you're not listening, Brenda. The family was with us. So if we didn't have no choice to sit, we was sitting with the family. So again, she didn't know that her phone was inside of there. So her and the mayor started going back and forth. And one of the juries and the bank cop, they was going back and forth in the hallway and Sonya and the guy. So I guess they sent the supervisor up there and they sent Bora out too. Now, I don't know what happened with Bora. I was already upstairs. Y'all know I ain't playing with no feds, okay? So when they had their altercation going on in the other end of the hallway, I took my little black ass to the side. Because I'm not going to put, nothing to put bad on Robert. So, God got cold. Keith, Will, Denise, Bobby, and we all was sitting together. So I guess they were saying that another family member that was inside of the hallway. Y'all gotta remember, I wasn't there for that part, but I know Sonya. I let Sonya tell y'all better than me. I'll see if she can hit the link. But all I know is the man was like, oh well, when they sent Bora back, I can't even tell y'all what happened with her. But they didn't let her come back in the court. So that's all I know.
Okay, so that's just a kind of an overview, I guess. So that she explained there's two different incidents that happened. She stepped away from one because she didn't want to get, she's not trying to get caught up. Nope. If anybody has any brain cell in their brain, they know that you're in a federal court building. You don't argue or go back and forth with the marshals or whoever's, trying to handle business up in there, right? So let me pull up the actual person who was involved. So the audio that she was talking about, basically she was saying they lied. They said they were family members. They weren't.
That's
and
right.
You have to understand there's a limited amount of seating. I believe they only allow 8 or 10 seats for the fame.
8.
Right?
They
seats.
were only allowing 8. So these two would bring 10. Not to mention that, you're on camera. They know who you are when you come in. So to try to slide in after lunch and attach yourself to have 2 extra seats and attach yourself to the 8 that the feds or marshals are out there, to let you into the overflow room. How does that work? How you do that? How you attach yourself to the 8 people that are already there? How you do that?
That's called doing it by any means necessary. That's what that's called. This is called just being a super fan, man. Okay, so this is the audio from the person who was actually involved in one of the incidents. And I hope the audio is okay because she, it's I don't know, it's a little sounds fuzzy to me, but we'll play it and see how it goes.
Speak about where, okay. And I heard that Robert might be testifying, y'all.
Oh, that's a different audio. She said Robert might be testifying. Okay, here's.
To speak about what happened today in court. Okay, I'm sorry. All right, go ahead. I'm live right now. Now, what happened with you with the feds today? Because they were speaking about it, saying that something happened and then it was a fight.
Oh yeah, let me pause that because it was the rumor or the word that was going around was that there was a fight, which caused the lockdown, the 15-minute shelter in place. And what she explains, it sounds like there might have been a fight, but it wasn't like what we might think. Okay, so
the altercation with you in the bed about when I was trying to get, when I was going.
See, she's trying to act dumb. This is what I didn't like. She's like, huh? What? Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, about the phone. Oh, yes, guys. What's your perspective about what happened today in court? My perspective is, let's do Nicole first. I mean, his defense team is awesome. Nicole, I think, is a wonderful.
Oh, sorry. That happened too when I was recording.
I even thanked her when we had a break. I said, oh my God, you're doing such a good job. You look at the work. He was like, oh my God, thank you.
So that tells me that these super fans are bothering the attorneys. She said when we were on break. I mean, do you think this is what they have time to be doing? Dealing with super
Going
fans?
up and hugging.
Thank you. I said, yeah, you're doing a good job. So I said, we do appreciate you. And she was very happy about that. Go ahead and talk with them. I'm about to answer the phone. Go ahead. They listen. Okay, go ahead. All right. Okay, I am. So yeah, she was very like, oh my God, emotional. She was very like, thank you, thank you, thank you. I told her everybody's rooting for her, you know. She's gonna knock his face out the park. But anywho, so I'm after the break, we go back upstairs and I had my book bag and I had like 3 phones. However, I forgot when I came back from break that one of them that I had get separately was still in the bag.
Okay, did you guys hear that? She said she had 3 phones. She has, 3 phones, but she said that there was a phone that she didn't, she forgot was in her bag, or she had used the bag that she hadn't used in a while, and the phone was in there, a phone she doesn't use or doesn't work or something like that. Here we go.
I did not know this is innocent. So as we're checking in upstairs. Now it's so weird because it made it downstairs, but then
See, that tells me she knew what she was doing, because she goes, well, it made it downstairs. Well,
Yeah.
you know.
Plan.
Yeah.
This plan.
Okay, let me continue.
you go upstairs, you know, they're like, do you have any phones or anything in your thing? I said, no. Because I really didn't think that there was something in there.
Okay, and she's lying. Because she's like, oh, well, it made it downstairs, but man, when you get upstairs, they ask you, like, do you have any phones? And, I thought I didn't have a phone. I didn't realize I'm serious that I didn't know. I mean, I didn't know.
So when he said it, the phone came up. And I guess maybe they thought that I was trying to lie or play games. I was like, that phone doesn't even work. It was an old bag that I had, and I didn't check it well, you know.
You hear that? It was an old phone. It was an old bag. She didn't check the bag. Who doesn't check their bag before they're going to R. Kelly's trial? That's an international spectacle. You're going to go to a federal court building. It's a big fucking deal. What are you even wearing an old bag for? Don't you realize the media's out there? You don't care about what you look like. You just pick up some old bag and you don't even check the contents before you go to the federal court building for R. Kelly's R.I.C.O trial. Are you kidding me right now? Okay, here, let's go on. Yeah, go ahead.
No, she didn't care. She didn't care how she looked, because they had pictures of both of them, and Jazz, just Jazz looked fine, but no, Sonya, she didn't care at all. Trust.
Okay.
Anyway, so one of our kind starts, huffing and puffing. It's okay, not that deep.
I need to make sure you guys understand what she's saying. She said, one of our kind, huffing and puffing, and it's not that deep. So she's basically trying to say one of our kind, like, because we Black, he's supposed to let me slide. He's tripping, huffing and puffing and doing his damn job. It's not even that serious. Okay, this is the mentality, though, right?
Right. Gonna lose his job at a federal building to break the law.
Wait, what?
Gonna lose, like, he gonna lose his job at a damn federal doing his job like he gonna lose his job to let her break the law. Come on now.
There it is.
It's okay, it's not that deep. And I'm like, how much you doing it? Don't do it. It doesn't say, all right. What did I say? No, you told them don't play with me. Oh, you said don't text. Sonya told the feds, yo, don't text me.
You hear this? The woman told the federal officer in the court, don't test me. And she said it over and over again. Don't test me. Don't test me, because she said he was yelling at her. Clearly, if he was yelling, as she says, it led up to a yell. I'm sure it didn't just start off with him yelling at her. She probably antagonized him to get that yell. And then she wanted to say, don't test me, because she's the type of person, if you could tell, there is no boundary. There is nothing. She has no respect. There's nothing that she will, I guess, concede to get what she wants. She wants to get what she wants to get. She's one of those people who nothing's gonna get in my way. I'm gonna cheat, steal, lie, kill.
Yeah.
To get what I want.
And then I'm gonna get defensive when I'm caught in my shit. When I'm caught in my shit that I'm playing, then I'm gonna get defensive with you, right?
Exactly. You hear that? She feeling away. She and her emotions. These people are, she's probably talking about the media. So she is upset about R. Kelly and the situation. Yet at the same time, they always want to say, oh, he's winning. He's innocent. They're lying, and they're not bothered until they admit it. Like just now, I was feeling in my feelings, feeling away. These people are bothering me or whatever.
Got it.
Yes.
Let's set the atmosphere. We want to give them the visual picture, right? So they're on the second floor where they're getting ready to go into the overflow room. The jury had been in the hallway because they were coming back from the lunch break. So they were out there with the sequestered jury, right?
And so they actually had their eye and a visual on the jury.
Oh yeah, that's to come. That's coming down in a minute.
Okay.
But also, so we also want y'all to visualize as we set this atmosphere. This is the altercation. You up here getting voices loud and stuff while they getting ready to go back in court. Okay, so y'all want to raise the noise level. Folks getting ready to go back in this serious trial, and you up here breaking the law and want to get stanked. Okay.
Yeah. She's trying to downplay it in her narration. You know what I'm saying? She's like, oh, exactly. He was yelling, and I'm like, who you yelling at? Don't test me. No, if he was yelling, she must have been yelling. You understand? Exactly. So there was yelling in a federal courtroom when they were about to go back into the trial, and the jury, who was supposed to be anonymous and sequestered, partially, sequestered, are there in the hallway too. So just keep that in mind. That's all I'm saying.
And now the brother wants because he got on a goddamn shoot. Here's my friend, because I want to say that. It just turned my whole day like, dude. I'm like, oh my God, don't test me, don't.
Okay, it just made my whole day like, dude, her whole day. It's about her. It's about her.
Right. She gonna bogart. She gonna bogart. She gonna bogart. You know they strapped up. So she just gonna bogart the Fed to get in on to a seat when they don't even have any more seats for them. You all have already attached yourself to the family, and now you just gonna bogart and think you gonna loud talk this man with your broke phone supposedly, but we know that's not true. But anyway, and just get your way in, like you said. Come on now.
Wow. Lie, cheat, steal, or kill to get their way. You know what I'm saying? They can't just follow the protocol, follow the process, follow the protocol. You know what I'm saying? Do the right thing. You know, consider others. Maybe there's, you want to lie and say your family, and okay, let me finish.
Don't touch me, don't touch me. So I had to go back downstairs and gas when I was out there talking all this stuff. I don't even care, but I was so pissed. I didn't even do anything. The brother just got everybody, he started yelling and got everybody all wound up on his table for no reason at all, right, Dad?
Okay. This person sounds like a child who got in trouble and tried to just talk their way out of it. Like, I didn't even do anything. Wasn't even that big of a deal. Wasn't that deep. You know what I'm saying? The officer is the one who got everybody all riled up. He was the one that was yelling. Right, Jazz? I mean, oh, man. Jazz in the background arguing with somebody. So now she's talking about the runner. I don't know if we want to hear that right now, do we? She's complaining about the testimony of the runner and that he was lying and all this other stuff. Let me greet some folks. Queen is here. Yes. Love is fair. Welcome back. Daddy's girl, welcome back. JC, what's going on? Michelle Ryder is here. Yeah. Warriors are here.
I gotta jump back in. I'm confused as hell.
You're confused? Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so what about, okay, so you took the phone in there. That's what we left off at. So you had an old phone in an old bag. Then what happened?
She got into an argument with the guard, the guy, the marshal.
Okay, then he threw her out.
Understand that there was a back and forth. That's what we were breaking down, the argument between the two of them. She said he was yelling at her. She told him, don't test me. She said that he was the one that caused the whole melee for no reason, and it wasn't a big deal, and it wasn't that deep. And what that is all about is that he found out she had a phone. He found out she had a phone. She lied. She said she didn't. When he found out, it became a problem. What other reason would there be? She didn't say, I didn't hear her say he found the phone, but she built up to saying that. I didn't know I had the phone. I swear. So that means she got caught.
Yep. Mind you, she was warned the day before. So this was day 2. Thursday, on day 2 of the trial, she got caught with the phone and was warned. So we know this is purposeful. You already been warned the day before. So if you already been warned about breaking the law, you're going to double check everything and make sure you straight.
Was she doing anything with the phone?
Oh, yeah. We're going to get to that part. There's layers to this.
Well, we can get to that part because at this point, we know that she was caught with the phone, right? Okay. So let's move on from that point.
Okay. So in between, now before we get back, we got to switch gears for just a second here. So
take your time. Take your time.
Okay. There is a super MVP supporter. And shout out Debo. Even though he's on the other sector. I did. I did my due diligence, okay, with my research. But anyway, this super MVP reporter, she has been to protests. In fact, one of the protests in Chicago with Enterprise, when Kells was still at the MCC. Y'all remember he was in Chicago at the MCC and they had those protests? Okay. She pulled up to the MCC in a limo. And
Who pulled up? Wait. Who pulled up in a limo?
her name is Bora, the
Oh, okay. So this is a
millionaire,
whole
but we're just
separate
gonna call her
person.
Bora.
Okay, so are
Right.
we moving on from the girl who had the phone? We're
Yeah, we're
moving on
moving
from
on.
that. Was that the whole thing with her?
Oh
They got
no,
kicked out. Okay,
no.
so
She
Bora
wasn't
Bora
back.
is a third person in the scenario,
Correct.
a third fan, and you said
Okay.
she pulled up in a limo at the Chicago jail.
Right, in Chicago.
In
I'm
a
just giving a little
limo. Wait.
backstory
You
on
said.
her.
Wait a minute. Wait. You said in a limo. Wait. Are we talking? Is this the 90s? Are we talking the 90s? Or are we in current day? I mean, I haven't heard
Shout
limo.
out to the 90s.
I ain't seen a limo
Shout out
in
to
I ain't seen a limo in a long ass time. Shout
shout
out
out
to
to
the
the
limo
Lincoln
rides.
limo.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. And just another background example of she gets the super MVP status. Y'all know I'm talking code, but there's another YouTuber, super supporter, Dry Fox, right? They were gathering and raising money for a banner that they flew in New York supporting Kells. And they were short I think $700, and she was a big donator to help this banner get flown in New York. In fact, maybe I might remember, Joe Budden, the rapper that has a podcast and all that. He took a picture of it, and it was all over Twitter. They were riding out on that banner because people were trying to understand what that was going to do. Because this banner flew like months ago. And so that was one of the great fundraising ideas. Instead of, sending money to the attorneys, so they already messed up his defense fund. So instead of them sending them, $1,500 donation, they decided to rent a mini airplane and fly a banner to support Kel. But anyway, not to sidetrack too long. Sorry, I digress. So anyway, as we know, because God has been on it, been in this thing from the beginning, and has been recapping with great detail, accurate, authentic, because that's how we come over here with the facts, smart facts, smart people only. Show, in fact, the video when, remember, the defense team walked in after the train of evidence, but they showed Tricky Nikki, Farinella, and there was another young lady dressed that actually was walking in front of them a little bit and had like a suit, cachet bag, walking with them in the court. Next day, leaving with them out of court. Next day, Thursday, walking in the court, carrying a bunch of bags, walking out, sitting with them inside the courtroom. Now, she might not have been at the defense table because, of course, we cannot see.
Wait a minute. Wait. Let me stop you. Who we're talking about? The fan, Bora
The fan.
That pulled up the one that pulled up in the limo and helped pay for the banner.
Right, Bora.
Okay, the person who is connected to Dry Fox or Sly Fox or Sylvia, infamous. Right. Okay, go.
Exactly.
Is walking in the courts with the Nikki and them.
Walking into the court in federal court, walking in with the defense team.
Goddess,
in and out
pull
of court,
up that
went
video,
into,
please. Goddess, please pull up that video.
The courtroom, in the courtroom, and was in there Friday. Went in Friday. Okay, so we go say went in, was in there all day with them, left day one Wednesday, went back to court on camera. They showing the defense team. We can see her just like we see Tricky Nikki and Fafa Baronella. We see her walking on in, walking on out. Friday we seen her walking on in. Okay, you want to show the video? You said something.
I forgot where the damn video was.
Okay. Anyway,
I don't remember where it is. Did somebody email it to me? I know I played it before, but I can't. I don't know where it is. Go ahead. So basically, the lawyers walked in, and this person was shown with them on day 1, on day 2, and day 3, walking in behind Tricky Nikki or Nicole Blank Becker, as if she was an attorney herself, right?
Right. So
Okay.
she was portraying herself to get in, walking in with them as part of the legal team. Even went so far to say that first she said she was an attorney, then she said she was a paralegal. Well, the feds and the marshals found out during court on Friday that she is not an attorney. She is not a paralegal. She's a super fan.
Whoa.
And she is in the courtroom.
Stop. So, Goddess, I found a video. Please pull up this video. I just emailed it to you. This is them walking in court. Tell me if this is this person. So you're telling me that R. Kelly attorneys is bringing in a super fan along in the courtroom with them?
No
Not another attorney,
professional affiliation as a court representative in a federal, excuse me, y'all, sorry, fucking building for one of the biggest fucking trials, and you perpetrating that you are part of the defense team. Okay?
So she's gonna.
Now you tell me.
Okay.
I got it.
Stop.
We got 2 incidents. We got the sisters in them, whatever, acting out. They shut the courtroom down because you bought a phone.
No. Miss Dilla. We just going in, just on that, we gonna go back. We got even more.
Okay.
Y'all get them likes up. Hell no, it's like the other YouTubers on the other side. Hit that like button.
Okay.
Up in the
so
hit the like button.
Don't be abusing my warriors.
So play that.
Hit the like button if y'all want this tea. So
I'm
back to you, Miss Della.
Apparently somebody who can't barely send a text message. Don't be rushing me over here. Shit. Okay, go ahead.
Right. Miss Della, we on. So we got to go back to the fake sisters. We still got even more explosive tea to why they actually went in lockdown. This altercation is what got out on Twitter.
Is this
like
the person you talking about? Hold up. This is Nikki and them walking in the courtroom.
Tell me when to stop it.
Yes,
I can't see. I'm not on the page where I can see chat or nothing. So just tell me where in the pause.
You are perfect. That lady, Miss Della, right there, holding that brown suit. Okay, she just went out. Go back to a couple seconds. Yeah.
Go back.
All right.
This is the very beginning, right?
Keep going.
There she is.
Where?
She's in the corner of the video, y'all, to the right. Way to the right there. She's holding the suit. Yeah. That's Bor. That's been walking and going into court.
Keep going.
She's a super fan. Dick Nikki.
Right there. Stop. So you're telling me
right here. Holding
there
that
she goes.
Okay.
That this person
there she
is a super fan and not no lawyer, no nothing, and going in the courtroom with them.
Y'all are crazy.
Miss Della, you know all attorneys and even paralegals have a very formal ID. To get into the courtroom. I didn't hear what you said, God.
I was laughing at Hazel E. She said, I saw the video of that woman walking in the courtroom with Nicole. I thought she was a part of the defense team, but wow, she was a freaking fan.
That's what she is.
Crazy. She gonna go. Then Nicole and them need to be in trouble. That's
coming. She needs to lose her license.
Queen said they're not checking IDs again. I think she got caught, right? I mean, what happened?
Yeah.
So
no. She can't come back no more. She done. She'll be outside there with the rest of the other ones singing and dancing. and the one, with playing the music, that's what she gonna be. She can't go in there no more. Bring your tail up there if you want to, okay? Bring your tail back. She was told not to return. But I think Tricky Nikki doesn't need to lose their license. This is beyond.
If Nicole Blank Becker, the defense, really the lead, I think she's the lead defense attorney in the trial. If she allowed a super fan to perpetrate being an attorney and coming into court with her every day, it was 3 days in a row before she was caught. She needs to get disbarred. She needs to be out of there.
They're walking in together.
Out of there.
There's no way that this is not somebody part of your legal team. You have to be filed. You got to be in a motion to Judge Ann. You know how they list everybody? Like, we might not know all the paralegals or whatever, but if you're going in there with them, you got to have court record. You're the officer of the court.
You have to have the proper credentials. You can't. And if they didn't check it the first day, the second day, they're gonna check it eventually. And if somebody knows, because the supporters, they themselves have their own beefs going on, right? So there's a lot of people out there who want people to have a downfall. If somebody is, looking at this stuff every day and they're like, well, hold up. Or they might even hear word on the YouTube streets, because word gets around about shit. What do you think's gonna happen? You don't think one of them is gonna pick up the phone or send an email, whatever you're gonna do to get the word to them that you got a perpetrator, you have a fraud attorney going in with the defense? I wouldn't be surprised if someone ratted her out. I wouldn't be surprised. And it wasn't me, because I sure didn't know about it. That's the only reason.
It wasn't me. I'm just watching from the sidelines, laughing at their ass.
Let me say the love is fair, because this shit is funny to me. She said in Sylvia's voice, hit that like button, guys. Hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button. I mean it. I mean it, guys. Not another word until you hit the like button. I'm not going to say one more word. Not one. Come on, guys. Come on. Do it. You can do it. Okay? Or should I be hit that motherfucking like button? Go hit that motherfucking. You want me to give you this motherfucking content? You better hit that motherfucking like button. How you want it, y'all? How you want it? Hit the like button.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
And to those of y'all that don't know these people, this is the absolute truth. This is how
my apologies to those who are out of the loop on this. We're talking about YouTubers who support R. Kelly, and there's I call them a bunch of nut jobs. I love y'all though. I love y'all, but y'all crazy y'all are crazy. I kind of feel like they're my crazy family after 2 years of all of this bullshit. The family you don't speak to, you don't want to have nothing to do with, but it's still can't. That's how I feel. I kind of feel like that. That's crazy.
That dysfunctional side. Of family.
Michelle wants to know whose suit is she holding?
Exactly.
Probably R.
Kelly's.
Probably so, because Nicole is his handler.
Okay, so hold on.
She sure is.
Where the hell where's Joyce in that? That's what I'm saying. You got a stranger walking in, or a super fan walking in, bringing his suit. But
Joyce wouldn't have to do with this.
His woman.
Oh, you think they're gonna? No. First of all, I'm gonna say, if the attorney was aware that this was happening, which I believe she was. I mean, hello, you're gonna know if a person's not an attorney. You're not gonna just let any random in with you in this big of a situation. So I think because Nicole Blank Becker, the attorney, is so close to R. Kelly. I mean, she's been with him by his side from the first trial. She's like a real confidant to this guy. I feel like he gave her the green light, or he might have even told her, put her in a good seat. You know what I'm saying? I feel like
because she's a big donator. So
yeah,
they ain't got. If they got the money, they hide the money. So on paper,
y'all remember TT from I love the movie. I need this money. What was the movie? Set It Off. Y'all remember TT from Set It Off when they wasn't gonna give her cut? I need this money. That's R. Kelly. I need
Set
this.
it off.
Let her in
Set
the
it
game.
off.
Let her in with you. Do what you got to do. Make it happen.
Set it off. Set it off.
Yeah, set it off. So go ahead, finish. So let's tie this together here.
Okay, but just one last side note. Now, well, I'll go back to that. Okay, now, so Bora.
wait before you start. JC, she said she should at least have gotten a ticket. Something. Can you imagine a citation? If that's all the fans were going to get for acting out citations, they would be leaving this trial with citations coming out of their ass. You have to do something more than that. They need to go to jail. Okay, go ahead.
All right. Back to Sonia, another super fan that had the phone that had the altercation on the second floor in the courtroom. Sonia had got on her phone and was live with Dry Fox describing the sequestered jury in detail. Live from the courtroom. Dry Fox was playing it live on her channel. Okay. You know,
wait a minute.
She's known for doing that.
The YouTuber. So the YouTuber was on the receiving end of information being given to her from this person in the courthouse,
describing the sequestered jury that was being escorted through the hallway. Describing
them. I have an emergency. She needs to get locked the fuck up. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm sorry for cursing y'all, but damn, that pisses me off. Do you realize all of the precautions and protocols that were put into place to make sure this jury was secure as far as their identity and as far as their safety? So you're telling me
anonymous jury that they have went through all kinds of protocols to protect these two fake sisters, and I'm not gonna blame just Jazz, but Sonia was on her phone onto Sylvia's live describing the anonymous sequestered jury from the federal trial of Robert Sylvester Kelly.
They're gonna get in trouble. This is you. They're gonna get in trouble. I cannot believe they let them walk out the door like that.
Well, there's more to the story. That's not over yet.
It's not over, but wait, before you go on. So the woman who got into the altercation with the marshal in the courthouse because she snuck a phone in was caught. Was she caught? Well, it turns out she is the one you're talking about, right? That was feeding information
to
the YouTuber while the YouTuber was live streaming, or no?
Yes, she was live streaming.
So the YouTuber was live streaming. This person's in the courtroom with a phone she ain't supposed to have and is giving information on the jury, the description of the jury members. No. Oh no.
Yes.
Oh no. Get Elizabeth Getty. Get Judge and Donnelly.
They know, baby.
Somebody, because this shit is not going to fly.
Baby. Goddess, check this. They know, baby. I'm gonna tell you
they know
why the media, why Court TV, New York Post, New York Times, CNN, CBS News know why their ass was ready to go to dinner. Been at the courthouse and they couldn't damn leave. Why they locked the damn courthouse down? Because this sector, known for doxing and Dropbox, is the queen of doxing. So
True.
damn eager to try
That
to
is
get
true.
news and shit. Okay, that she'll stoop to any level. So somebody recorded the live. Now, mind you, why Dry Fox was live, her own subscribers were telling her, take this live down.
Wow. Wow. So her own chat had to tell her to take the live down. Her
They
own
told
chat
her
had to
take it
recommend
down.
her and tell her what was the right thing to do.
The subscribers knew that wasn't right. So while she trying to be all this and all that, somebody recorded that live, sent an email to Judge Ann Donnelly
Ooh!
and the Eastern District of New York.
Ooh!
Oh yeah, it rings bells. Get them
Wait.
lights up.
Somebody screen recorded the live.
Right.
That this information was coming through and sent it to the judge.
That's
and
right.
the district. Oh,
yeah.
You cannot fucking make this up. And this all happened on Friday?
Yes. So, of course, when Judge Ann Donnelly and the feds got the email, they locked that damn courthouse down because they didn't know what they was dealing with.
Oh,
they didn't know what they was dealing with.
Oh my God.
So the feds can look in your shit anytime they get ready. Don't fool yourself. Don't fool yourself. If you don't think that they have equipment that can ping a cell phone, the number, the IP.
Yeah. Oh no.
If you don't think, okay, if you don't think they can do that, then you're not living in 2021, okay? And so that's the reason that there was that hold was for the 15 minutes, okay? So I want everybody to understand it was because the receipt of that email, Judge Donnelly was alarmed. Of course, they went into security, top security mode, lock this motherfucker down. What's going on? Now, it just amazes me what her end game was here. What is your end game?
The girl who Sonia who recorded, who was feeding the information from the court.
No, Sylvia, who is
on the receiving end of the information, streaming live.
Yeah.
Well, both of them were working together, obviously. Yeah, they were both working together. Obviously, that girl might have got paid to do that. Because if the benefactor, because they all work together, you know, so if that benefactor who wasn't in that, but it was in her own situation, going in with the attorney and all that, and seems to be this stuff was all going on at the same time. They all got busted, it seemed like, at the same time. Seemed to me somebody told on their asses. But with that said, you're saying what was the end game? I think the end game for the YouTuber, for Sylvia Dry Fox, was her notoriety. I mean, first of all, not that, just that. She wanted that information on the jury so they could do what they do. That's why they're in the RICO charges over his head right now, because they would be considered a part of the enterprise. That's this whole point. That's the whole point of what's happening right now. They're doing his bidding. They're getting descriptions of the jury. Why? What would be the purpose of that? Other than to try to dig up stuff, harass, find them somehow. I don't know, but there's nothing good in that. There's nothing good that could come out of that. And all they're doing is fucking him up even more than he already is, if that is even possible.
Goddess, let me address Phoenix Rising. Okay, I know you're a supporter, and you said the live that was asked to take down had nothing to do with the incident. The live had to do with Demetrius. I was watching. Be fair and factual. Well, first, Phoenix Rising, that's all we do over here is come with the facts. Okay, facts, integrity. Okay, ethical. We ethical over here. Okay, that's how we hold it down. So when I speak on something, I know what I'm speaking on. Demetrius was on that live, which was a separate live, for about 10 seconds. Okay? And he hurried up and got the hell off the phone because Demetrius said, Slotbox, Dropbox, Sylvia is a snitch. So let's get it right, okay?
Well,
that's what he called her.
Let's clarify. Hold on, slow down. So Demetrius Smith is one of the witnesses for the prosecution, albeit, he seems to be hostile the way he was acting. And we're going to get into that. He testified yesterday and he's going to resume his testimony on Monday with cross-examination. So they're saying that what Phoenix Rising is saying is that what they were doing, telling her to take the live down, didn't have nothing to do with that incident, and it had to do with Demetrius. And so what Love Warrior is saying is that Demetrius called in, but it was only for a few seconds. It wasn't that long for that reaction, rather than the reaction knowing that this person's got somebody recording live in the courtroom and you are streaming. That is a crime. Of course, that's the reason y'all told her to take it down. We not stupid. And I'm going to quote Dom K. We not stupid over here. I have that audio too. I'm going to play some more audio, y'all. I mean, some craziness is happening. This is crazy.
Do we have a visitor, goddess? Is the infamous Sylvia? Why are you here, baby?
Oh, stop lying. I'm lying, Sylvia. Do you want to speak? Do you want to come on the panel and speak up for yourself? Let me drop the link. Yeah.
Infamous Dropbox is here, baby.
Okay, well, look, I'm gonna give you an opportunity to speak for yourself. If you want to come up here and speak for yourself, you're more than welcome. We will give you the respect and the space to do so. But I'm not going to be called a liar. So we're going to keep this thing continuing. Anyway, so
can I just sum up some things? I want to sum up. I want to sum up consequences. Okay, we got a sequestered anonymous jury in the federal courtroom. We have obstruction charges that the fan helped bring. Okay, we have intimidation of witnesses, of victims, and of other YouTubers. Okay, by fans, we have doxing people's private information, pictures, records.
Hey, and while you're saying that, let me stop you while you're mentioning that, because as you can see, the infamous Sylvia is in the building and she's not happy. All caps, stop lying. I gave her the link to come in and speak for herself. I mean, I'm here. Ain't nobody running or hiding from that. And I want to say this: if something comes out about me, we know where it came from, right? I'm just gonna put that out there. If anything happens, okay, and I'm vocal.
So hold on for a second. This is ridiculous. Why would something come out about you?
Well, because I'm putting out information on my platform that this person is unhappy about. Okay, and this person is known, has a reputation in the past. I won't say maybe this is not her now. I'm hoping it's not, but in the past, she has been known to dox people, dig up information on people that is none of her fucking business, and do all kinds of like shit for somebody she does not know. R. Kelly, don't know the man. Per her, let her tell it. She don't know him, but she does all of these things in spite of all the charges and all the things he's up against. Okay, so let's continue.
She can join or she can hang or she can get off the live. She can get off the live. Nobody cares. She can go.
Well, she can let her
find it interesting. I find it interesting. God has been on YouTube longer than infamous Chip Sylvia, who wouldn't have the channel without Dana J, that she's coming over here tonight to visit in the chat. What does that say? You want to speak on something? Come on, I'm here too. Okay? Because I've been in this from day one too. Okay? But I want to finish my
yes, finish yours, because I want to get back to the lady that walked in the room with the attorney. So keep going.
Okay. And then Phoenix Rising, look, no disrespect, Phoenix Rising. Listen, I know which way you lean. I see you, so I'm and it's all good. And I'm not saying, all we're saying is that we listen, the proof is in the pudding. when we hear and we see things with our own ears and our own eyes, we don't sit over here and allow somebody to tell us what we saw or didn't see, or what we heard or didn't heard. Okay.
So hold on. Look at a powerhouse group. Somebody look at what she wrote, or he wrote, or they wrote.
We're okay. Goddess, that live was taken down because Judge Jazz called in and said she saw the jurors. They looked raggedy, and then she started describing them. Now I dare anyone to say I'm lying. There it is. Thank you, Powerhouse Group.
All right.
Thank you for that confirmation. Okay, so there it is. What do you have to say? Come on. I put the link out there, or if you can put in the chat if you don't agree. I'm curious to know if you're still going to dispute this.
Yeah, I would like to hear what infamous Sylvia has to say about this, because it's not the first time, you have had called in on the federal court line and played with Robert's pretrial hearing. But anyway, let's just focus on, let me get back. I'd just like to hear what you had to say to myself. But back to consequences. So last thing I said was doxing. Blowing up people's, or arson, let's just say arson and attempted murder. Blowing up Kel's defense fund. Arguing amongst themselves to that they couldn't even raise money for this man. Okay, because they're begging for Cash App to go to Chicago and New York instead of sending that to his attorneys. Okay, let's talk about the defense team. Y'all weren't happy with the defense team. Okay, who y'all had in place. Y'all love y'all new attorney. Y'all love Tricky Nikki so much.
No matter that she done fucked up so many times. Matter of fact, during her opening argument, she called your Kane guilty. She called him guilty during the opening argument because that's called a Freudian slip. That's called a Freudian slip. Look it up. Okay, go. Wait,
Okay.
Powerhouse Group said it's recorded too. It's recorded. Look, my email is in the description of this video. Send me whatever you got. Send it to me, please. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. I just want to wrap up just a statement or two about what they have done blowing up the defense team. So you sent in your head honcho, Tricky Nikki, like God said, told their jury on opening statements that y'all Kane was guilty, right, with a Freudian slip. Then God, she already spoke on this. Ladies and gentlemen, to the jury over 100 times, all that kind of stuff. But what about when you've never been in federal court? There is a certain decorum and a protocol and procedures, because you have went to 8 years to get your Juris Doctorate, and you had to pass that law bar. So you understand the process and the decorum in the courtroom, right? You should know this.
You should.
Judge Ann runs such a tight ship. Y'all can say what y'all want to about Judge Ann, the supporters. That judge is going above and beyond to make sure that there is not an instance of any type of unfair jurisprudence.
Judge Ann don't play. She don't play at all.
She brought a special attorney assigned, because if y'all want to play games, y'all blow it up. Y'all blow it up the defense team. She brought in a special attorney to oversee, to make sure that he is getting just due. Then she ordered a cursio hearing. They talked to Kels. She tried to tell Kels in every way possible to get rid of Tricky Nikki.
She did.
But no. Y'all want Tricky Nikki. So this is what y'all got, okay?
Well, let me tell you, let's go into, let's break down her a little bit more. Hey, Karen J, welcome back. And I saw somebody else. Andrew, hey, I don't know if I saw you. And Evolve Joseph, of course. J Man, hey. Okay, so Tricky Nikki has been by R. Kelly's side from the first trial, right? Where's Love,
Mm.
Beautiful Spirit? She ain't around. She got some of these details in her brain. Okay, well,
Beautiful
they're
Spirit, come on,
close.
Beautiful Spirit.
They're close. So she has been dealing with the Jane Does. She was even alleged to have been involved in that bribery situation that Richard Arline pled guilty to. She is unscrupulous. She has no moral code. If you look at her, she's emaciated, and that's a sign she's unhealthy. So it could be stress, it could be drugs, it could be who knows what it is. But all it means to me is that she ain't right. She ain't right. She ain't right. So with all of that said, here we are, fast forward today. He's in another trial. She's still by his side. So that tells me too that she doesn't mind keeping company with the likes of an R. Kelly. So he's low vibrational. She's low vibrational, right? So they click. They good. They people. She is going to do everything she can to keep him comfortable. She's been doing that this whole time. She's been the one seeing him, visiting him. Isn't she the one that brought the letter or brought the mail in or something like that? I remember there was a situation.
Yeah,
Yeah,
brought the money to Joy and Az when
yeah,
Az was still there. And Joy,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
She's a
So there's
fuddler.
been a
Brought
lot
him
of,
a phone, snuck a
yeah,
phone into the
but
ACT.
see, he don't know no better though, because we know that he doesn't make good decisions. This is why he's in this mess right now. You can, blame other people outside of him if you want to, but they wouldn't have done anything without his direction, which is why he's the boss. He's the RICO boss. So with that being said, here we are again in a situation where it appears that he could possibly, I'm just saying, be directing people to do things for him to get him out of this situation, right? With somebody sneaking a phone in, describing the jury to somebody who's on live on YouTube. These people are desperate fans of his. Desperate. I mean,
Yeah.
I really believe that some of these people took leave off of work, to be honest, because they stay on YouTube 24/7. How do you do that? And you working and having a life? I don't see that. So these people put their lives on hold for this, right? And yeah, it's a mess.
Got it. Cal's obstructed a juror from the 2008 trial. So this is a known fact, right? So it's not surprising. It's alarming that with all the tight measures in place, that these attempts at this part and that all of it is being exposed. It's all exposed. It's all recorded. They watch, and just because ain't nobody come knocking on your door, baby, don't you for 1 minute think that after all this doxing, intimidation, breaking the law, that they not doing just what they did to y'all Kane. They just piling it on, baby. They ain't got time to come get you right now, okay? But I trust and believe they are coming for your ass.
They are, and I
Just
truly
believe that.
feel like this trial is going to bring this trial. I think is going to birth some new indictments. To be very honest with you, I do believe that. I think that the new indictments are going to go out because of the antics surrounding this trial.
I'm still in shock. I cannot believe that someone will actually be filming and someone will be live streaming this. The jurors that probably terrified half to death. And then someone is actually pretending to be a lawyer, walking in with his attorneys like nothing.
Mhm.
Like I'm actually in shock.
Yeah,
Something had to happen. You know what? It's funny because after they were leaving, you can see the lawyer's face. They look they look stressed, like, oh my God, what the hell just happened? You can
Yep.
tell something wrong because they wouldn't answer no question. They just look worn out, like, oh my God.
Yep. This is not over with. The repercussions of all that will be begin to be felt on Monday. Now, your king only had 8 seats for his family. And then you got the other over flow room for the reporters. And the reporters, especially the ones that are there in New York, that's their home field. Don't think they're not going to dig to find out what the F went down Friday. But that's not the repercussions. The repercussions are going to be what's going to happen to the new uh, uh, procedures and processes that are going to be in place. I can't imagine what Judge Ann is thinking when she got this video. I can't imagine
worried
what
about
this
this,
federal
and they're worried
judge.
about the herpes and the blisters and the sores and all of this.
I can't imagine what they're gonna have to go through to get in that courthouse, y'all.
Well, I understand if you know, this is going to affect how they handle the spectators Monday. I think this is going to affect how they do things on moving forward. So they might have just effed themselves and other people out of opportunity to actually sit in the overflow room.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is what they do. This is what she's been doing from day one. And then go lie and lie and lie to his subscribers. Okay. But baby, I'm telling you, justice is a patient thing.
And I'm gonna say this too. It is justice is patient, and I'm gonna say this too. We are in the age of Aquarius officially. Yeah, we are. Look it up. And this is a time of this isn't a time of enlightenment. This is a time for doing the right thing, being on the right side of justice. This is karma. This is harvest season. Like when you are planting seeds, you gonna get what you planted. So whatever you've been doing, it's gonna show up. It's gonna show up. So you know, you might have thought you got away with some shit because you didn't go to jail, or you probably did some shit that was like hella foul. But guess what? It ain't over. It ain't. And I'm just saying, keep piling on, doing more stuff. Like you're gonna get buried like your boy. You're gonna get buried like your boy. That's all I'm saying. It seems like, you know, you want to be just like on his tail, right with him. Maybe that's what it is. You want to be right with him. Like you are a woman. You're not gonna go to the same prison. Right? You realize that. I don't care how short your hair is. And I don't care how much you don't wear makeup. You a girl.
Got it.
So,
got it. She already done scared the hell out of the king. One time he was already scared, Bob. What you think? He gonna get out and sing 12 play to you? Do you? I mean, what is the end game? But I just want to know, because I know you in the bushes, infamous Sylvia.
Hey, Flawless Beauty.
Because you was in the chat. God,
they said they had time here out, but I guess I don't know. But I want to. Okay, so basically, so we basically laid that out. I think we laid that out because I want to go on. I have some audio I want to play and some other things. But so y'all understand though what has happened, right? And we're probably going to go ahead and recap this as we move forward. But I just want to make sure you understand the gravity of the situation that took place to cause Noah Goldberg, a reporter, officially to tweet. And other reporters also to tweet that the media in the overflow rooms were forced to shelter for about 15 minutes after an incident in the courthouse lobby. According to marshals, not clear what happened. There were 2 incidents from what we understand. And both of those incidents had to do with fans sneaking into the courtroom. And not only that, but doing and filming in the courtroom, feeding information about the jurors to a YouTuber who was streaming live on YouTube. Somebody screen recorded the recording and sent it to the judge and to the district court. Like, this is not a joke. Like, this is going to bring down some consequences. It is. It's going to bring down consequences. Somebody has screen recorded this. You think it's going away? It went to the judge. She's not playing around when it comes to this. Do you know they can identify locations and people by the phone number? So they're going to trace the phone numbers, the information, the whatever they have, they're going to trace that shit. They could probably contact the person who sent it to find out more. Like, it's an investigation. I'm telling you right now, like, stop doing the shit. You have your own family to worry about. You don't even know this man. This man had his own opportunity for 30 some years, however long, to fix his life, but he chose not to. So what are you gonna do? Ruin your life because he ruining his life? I mean, are you
And
that?
he can
Did
care
he
less about,
possess
and he
you?
can care less about
He
you.
could give a shit about you.
Just
He
like
That's
gonna give you
right.
a cup of pee. He gonna give you a cup of piss and send you on your way, boo. That's what's gonna happen. Okay? You ain't gonna get nothing else. Okay, unless you want bump, unless you want the bumper bumps. Like, no. I'm just saying, like, what do you end game is right. What is the end game? What are you trying to do? Look, YouTube, you can gain notoriety on YouTube by doing things legit. You don't have to do this to get your name
That's
out there,
right.
whatever it is you're trying to do. And I know you ain't making no money outside of people donating because YouTube don't pay for no R. Kelly damn posts. It's a shocking content. So it's limited advertising. So what is the deal? I mean, she does claim to talk to R. Kelly. She's been the one to show that he's emailed her, sent her mail. She basically kicked Dana J out of his fucking seat. Well, I don't know
Yep.
if he was really in that seat. He still claims he is. But I want to say that she was with him as his sidekick. Next thing you know, she got her own channel. She get hundreds of views when she goes live, except for when she prays, of course. I mean, I don't know what her chat is called. I just call them the praying mantises. But I would say that her and her praying mantises need to start really being real Christians if that's what you're claiming. Do the right
That's
thing.
right.
Stop trying to.
so hold on. This individual is that she's a church woman. She prays.
Yeah.
Oh,
But you wait a minute,
yeah.
but she prays, but then you say she goes after people to try to hurt them.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
that's a
She has.
lady, whoever you are, please leave us alone. We ain't got time for this. I don't even know.
No, I'm
Look,
jealous.
no, we don't have. I don't care. This have nothing to do with her. She can leave. This have nothing to do with her.
You
You're
right.
gonna purposely try to hurt somebody for some fucking R. Kelly, really?
Right.
And try to tear up somebody's fucking life. Get the fuck up off of here. We don't
Wow.
need you. You
Tell her,
go
Miss
right do
Jealous.
what you've been doing. Like I said, go after the fucking doctor. Worry
And
about
keep
them
in
beats and
mind,
all that other shit that's on him. Leave us
listen,
the fuck alone.
keep in mind, I'm gonna just add this before we move on. Keep in mind this woman has a daughter who is a young woman, and I think she met him, I think they said right before he got locked up, which was 2 years ago, right? So I think her daughter might have been 19 or something like that around the time, and she wanted to bring her, introduce him to her. If you go to her channel, her thumbnail is her with R. Kelly and her daughter. It seemed to me like, I mean, do you not understand what he's being accused of and this is why the story, Love Word was saying she scared him, because the story goes that she was so desperate to meet him. She showed up somewhere she wasn't invited, like brought her daughter with him, and R. Kelly got suspicious because he's already being looked at. He's already being investigated. He knows that. And he don't know these
Right.
people. And she's bringing her daughter who looks just like somebody his type. She's his type, even though she was 19. She was 3 years too old. But I'm just saying, or 2 or 3 years too old. But why would a mother bring her daughter to a dude who's been accused of decades of child predator, rape, or R-word, and all of those nasty, disgusting, horrible criminal acts against children and girls and boys? Why would you do that? There's
And
something
not
going
to mention,
on. There's a missing chip. Seriously.
and not to mention how she lies and lies to her subscribers. Twist facts, twist paperwork, just lies. Tell the truth, lady. You say you are a disciple of God? You a hypocrite. You can't profess that you know Father God and be around here hurting people like that. You can't do that. That's not what God is. God is of love.
Sorry
God
for
is
using
the truth.
profanity. Sorry.
You
God
good.
is from love. God is from truth. Tell the truth, lady. Stop it. You too old for this. Stop it. We
Way
got
too old.
baby girls we need to raise. Young women. Protect our women.
Yep.
Shame on you. Shame on you.
And she got her own rumored history, so she better tread lightly. because I'm not going to even open that door. But all I'm saying is the reason I think she protects him so much is because of this thing hanging over her. So all I'm going to say is, you need to get your fucking life together, sweetie. Get it together. Like, this guy is going to go to jail. He's going to prison. And what are you going to do? You going to keep doing YouTube videos, spending your whole life, day and night, sighing and crying and begging?
She gonna be in a women's federal prison shortly. She don't have a clue.
That's right. Speaking of, okay, let's move on. But I do want to kind of stay on the subject a little bit because I want to play some audio from her. A little bit of audio, just a little bit. It's just audio. Because we're debunking lies, right? We're going to recap some of the trials, some of the things we didn't get to, and talk about a couple other things. But, I'm going to start with this audio. So this is the person we were just talking about.
Now, R. Kelly's fans are known for standing by him, and one woman is leading a group of supporters in front of the courthouse throughout the trial.
Oh, okay. I forgot. This is a news segment from, and they're interviewing one of the supporters outside the courtroom, and she's actually playing this on her channel and gonna comment on it herself. When I say she, I mean Dry Fox.
I've been a fan of R. Kelly since 1996. I was listening to his music, and from I was living overseas, then I came here. I've been living here for 22 years, and I've been a supporter of R. Kelly for all these years, and I know that R. Kelly is an innocent man, and all these ladies that make false allegations against him, they're lying, they're fake, and all of them say the same story because I get to understand that all of them is communicating together, and they fix the stories together.
Let's bring in our guest, Judge Susan Chris. Your Honor, listening to the defense, they weren't really denying there was sex or the age of the girls, as there were some Freudian slips there at times, just that they lied about their age and embellished about certain rules. Does that sound like jury nullification to you? And do you think it will work?
It does sound like jury nullification, and I don't think it will work. Ignorance of the law is not an excuse.
Hello.
In some cases where maybe there was a small age difference, and the girl really, really was over sophisticated, in some past situations, even though it's not an excuse, the jury might feel sorry for the guy and he go along with it, but not in this situation where there's such a disparity, not only in age, but in power and control. And the number of girls, this is not a good fit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that point that you made is very important. Power and control. It's one thing to say, hey, I went to a bar and they're supposed to ID someone and I went home with that person, but it's very different to have girls, as they were, transported back and forth. They're outside of the court.
You see how they make up stuff, y'all?
That's her saying they're lying.
Inside the court, do you think jurors will struggle to separate the man from the musician?
It could very well be a struggle, but the evidence against Kelly is overwhelming. There are multiple victims, and these victims have encounters that took place over a number of years, very similar accusations. But I do think his fans, and that could include some of the jury, will think about the fact that this is a legend. He won 3 Grammy Awards just for the song I Believe I Can Fly. He certainly was Billboard's most successful artist for multiple years, for almost a decade. And it is a fact that, he is going to be hard to separate him as a person and him as a legend. So I think hopefully the jury is going to be able to fairly consider the evidence and make sure they apply the law like the judge is telling them to do. That's the important part.
Yeah, now let's talk about the law a little, because the defense, Terry, did talk about this not being an enterprise, not being an organization, speaking more about the R.I.C.O charges against R. Kelly, that his employees are not feeding in women. What do you think about that distinction the defense is trying to make in this case?
I think that the defense is going to lose on that. It is a creative claim. The R.I.C.O claim is something that we haven't seen in this type of case. We've seen it with mafia cases, but I think they have all of the elements. The enterprise is, of course, Kelly and his organization. The runners are the different people in that enterprise, so I think it could succeed.
Yeah, it's interesting they're starting to bring up those witnesses to connect those dots in this enterprise. Of course, we'll keep looking at that to help you connect the dots in this, the U.S. v. R. Kelly trial. Turning now to more top legal news, Britney Spears has found her.
You see how they have it set up, y'all?
She's trying to say it's a lynching.
Okay, so you know what? I'm done. Please take that woman off. And not only that, everybody lying except for R. Kelly. R. Kelly has done absolutely zero nothing in their eyes. I told you I don't want to deal with that.
Yeah. So I want to also, so I'm debunking. So basically she's saying they're lying, of course, and that it's a lynching. She doesn't think the media is being fair. She's, complaining. And so this is also audio from her on her channel, but this is somebody from her, what do you call it, y'all? Her team, I guess.
Her mod, a subscriber. He's a well-known subscriber. But
somebody who's always on her team.
He's coming to the light. Come on to the light. Come on to the light.
I know, huh? Okay, I think this is the
simply say, your doctor said.
Wait, okay, hold on.
They said, please get the story of this cold source correctly, Dom K. Stop saying he had to have it because he have too many sex. Well, I hate to tell you, but the way that you can get herpes is by having sex. It could be. Doesn't have to be sex. Come on now.
She's okay. So he's okay. So her own person who supports R. Kelly hardcore is telling her in her chat and her people that you can get herpes by having sex. It is a disease. And she's saying no. Well, how did he get he got the outbreak on his penis? It was testified to that fact by the doctor. Okay, let me keep playing this.
We're not slow here, okay? And he hasn't.
Let me go ahead and play this, because we're not gonna sit here arguing.
See, she don't want to talk about it because she knows she's wrong. She knows she can't deal with her own person is coming and saying, "Look, we are not we not losers like that. We not stupid. Like, come on, you guys have to admit. You guys at least got to say that man does have herpes, and she still won't have it. She don't want to hear it.
Because the doctor said he got it. It's just that simple. So,
that's right. That's right.
Shout out Dom K. Shout out Dom K.
He sees the light a little bit. Keep walking. Keep walking to the light. Keep walking.
Come on, Dom K. Come on, Dom K.
So I'm gonna play a little more audio from that. So this is another person on that panel asking her. So they said he had herpes. I didn't hear the testimony. So here's the response.
It's confirmed that he had herpes.
What was confirmed was that he was taking herpes medication, and the doctor said they treated him for herpes, and the culture came back negative, but he said that he's been treating him for he had cold sores or something in his lip.
So you hear that? Cold sores on his lip. I think the doctor said a little more than that.
He's blisters.
Blisters on his penis. Sores. Lesions. Yeah, not on his lip. I mean, maybe on his lip too.
Stankin'.
What was that?
Odor, stankin', oozing, stankin'.
Oh.
That's
See, she's giving the guy false information, so he's going by what she's saying. And see, that is the problem. That is the problem when you're trying to inform people. Like I said, she gets hundreds of people in her chat. Why? I don't know. But I will say that, well, probably because people like me are in there too. Most of the people probably aren't really
Thank God I don't know who this person is and don't want to know.
Yeah, we'll keep you out of that. But it's dangerous to mislead and misinform people. So to say, oh yeah, but the doctor, the test came back negative. So, and it was just a thing on his lip. No, the test came back negative in 2000 when he was initially tested. And he said that it was probably a false negative because of the timing of the test. He wasn't actively, he didn't have an active outbreak. And I guess the way it's tested, it can hit or miss. So over time, he continues to come back with the outbreaks. He tested them. I think he did test them and get a positive, but he said he treated them with the treatment and it worked. Not only for him, but for the girls who he also
exactly treated. He examined Yoronda. Again.
He sure did.
Exactly.
Yeah. And then I think who
Like-
tried to trip him up? It was a Tricky Nikki that tried to trip him up about the herpes. Like, well, what else could the medicine be used for? He said herpes, herpes, herpes.
Herpes. He showed up dead.
He did.
He loves fun.
Shout out to the doctor, who was his primary doctor for 25 years. And the man didn't even get paid. He got paid in concert tickets and parties and things of that nature. His wife, he said, was close to him too. So hopefully they didn't get the bumps from him. Maybe that was why they stayed close. They were like, well, might as well. We all fucked up now. Might as well stay together. I don't know. I'm gonna finish playing this.
Everybody got that damn hair.
Yeah, but what we're gonna wait till I get the transcript, because then you can read exactly.
See, she moves away from everything. She don't want to talk about it.
And you know, now, Dry Fox, you know you're not gonna read them transcripts, okay? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
We're gonna skip that part. Okay, I got more. I want to keep deep because this is too much. Oh, this is the other thing. Hold on. Let me see. What else do I have?
Black Butterfly Queen for the last 3 weeks.
Okay, this is a different YouTuber. This is back to the one that was at the court pretending that she was a family member. She has a YouTube channel also. They got kicked out the court because they got caught. All right.
There, miss no days. And next week, same thing. I will be there Monday through Friday. Miss no days. I will be there every single day until the last day where it's the verdict and they say not guilty. Then
Don't count on
that's
it.
when I say, okay, we can get up out of New York. But until then, we're not leaving until Robert is leaving with us. Wherever Robert goes, we go too.
So you going to jail? That's where you going? Prison? Can you imagine living life like this? Yeah, I think that was it for that. I couldn't believe I heard that. I'm like, are you serious right now?
Goddess, didn't she say something about once he is non-guilty and the federal court in New York that everything else was going to be dismissed, all them other cases?
Yeah, I couldn't find that audio, but she also said that when he wins New York, the Illinois federal case, she didn't mention the state, but I'm assuming she meant both, will be dropped and he'll be free and he'll come home. So she thinks, or she's trying to convince herself, that if the New York case is won on his behalf, he's free to go forever. He's done. Everything else is not an issue, which is not true. It's absolutely not true. I want to stress that. I'm gonna let Jim DeRogatis tell that part of it. Let me see. Jim DeRogatis interviewed recently. I'm gonna pull it up. I wasn't even planning to bring this up right now, but so as you guys know, Jim DeRogatis is the author of Soulless, and it chronicles. He's the one who got the initial tapes sent to him, one at his Chicago Sun-Times office and the other directly to his home. He's the one that was instrumental in getting one of the tapes to the police. And he's been following this case the whole time. I interviewed him on my channel back in 2019. And so I want to bring up, let's see. I'm not going to read the whole interview, not now at least, but I want to there was a question. Let me see. Okay. Do you think this time he will be convicted either in Brooklyn or Chicago? And he said, I believe he's never going to breathe fresh air again. Yes, he said, I really do. But is that justice? You've got to bring it back to his victims and the few people who cared about them. They've been speaking out for 30 years. They were finally heard. But what does justice look like for our victims? I don't know. Conviction doesn't get them back the years they lost or make up for the pain they suffered, nor does it begin to wrestle with the question of who in the music industry was responsible. There was another part where he talked about.
Shout out, Jim. He really bringing
Shout
it
out.
home with that statement. Yeah.
He basically said, even if he did get out of this New York case, he still has to face Illinois and he still has to face Minnesota. And that's Illinois federal and state. So there is no, he's going home. That's a
There's no
fantasy.
end game. There is no end game for
No,
Kel. Kel is
next
done.
week is going to be intense.
Next week is going to be intense. I'm excited. I know that we've got new Jane Does. And another thing I heard on that channel, the one that we just heard from, she said she didn't want to disclose it publicly on the channel, so she tried to get I guess she went ahead and did a Zoom group so she could talk privately. But basically, what she said was that two of the witnesses who are supposed to come out to New York to testify on Robert's behalf are actually coming out to testify for the prosecution. So what she's trying to say is that it's somebody close in his camp that is going to shock people, apparently. So this was said. She said she wanted to confirm before saying anything, but I'm putting it out there anyway. It's a possibility, and it makes me excited to see they still don't know who's going to do
Bring
what.
On. Bring on the Enterprise, baby. Bring on the Enterprise.
Yep. Hey, what's wrong? My chat is frozen. Okay. So all of that happened Friday. All of that shit happened Friday. I still believe somebody leaked that video to Judge Ann, who is basically a snitch on Dry Fox because they don't like her. So I was gonna say, who done it? Who's the culprit? Because she got nobody. There's a lot of people who don't like her. She has a lot of people that don't like her. So imagine somebody getting wind of one and taking it upon themselves to make sure that she got caught. You got to be careful. You can't just be moving any old way and any old how when so many people don't want to see you succeed. So many, and even people who you are friendly with, either of the other YouTubers who you think they support you too, because y'all are on the same side, but I'm gonna tell you, honey, the numbers you get, you are hated.
Supporters, they pulling away. They pulling away. If we had to play a game who done it? It's some out there could have done that because them other YouTubers, they even starting to say, they repeating that Demetrius called her a snitch. They been saying she was a snitch. And that might could have been an inside job, like you said, Goddess. It really could.
I think it probably might have been somebody in her own damn camp. You doing too much. Sit down.
Especially when you don't even know what's going on with the herpes. Really?
What'd you say?
Especially when you don't even know what the hell's going on with herpes. Really?
Oh.
I'm sorry, you got a little cold sore on your mouth.
Wow. Oh yeah. She was trying to downplay. That's what they do. I also want to say that I don't have the audio, but Dana, I'm gonna say just Dana J. He said on his day 3 recap that Bubba testified. And I'm like, what? Excuse me? Yeah, he said Bubba testified. And that's a lie. That's a lie.
That's a bold-faced lie.
Anybody following this case knows that Bubba is a nickname for Ruby Chris. He's Ruby Chris on Instagram. RUBIE Chris, CRIS on Instagram, Ruby Chris, Bubba. Close friend of R. Kelly's for decades. I mean, it's rumored. Geronda Pace's book, she said they were lovers. Okay. He might be a John Doe. John Doe number 16. I don't know. But
that's what all this and I guess they're gonna debunk that too. Once the boys get in there too, everything is gonna be debunked. It looks like somebody will have a small heart attack when this is over.
Oh, there's suicide. But I'm gonna say that if he were to testify, we would have known that. So I don't know what his deal is and why he's trying to pass that false information. But to tell these people that Bubba testified, maybe just put it out there and get it in people's minds. I don't know. That is weird to me. Because I know that man knows that Bubba ain't testified. That's some weird shit. Why would you do that? I mean, we know he embellishes and lies and he sensationalizes everything, but this is an obvious thing. This is a court proceeding where there are records and whatnot, and the media is all over this. You think they wouldn't? Yeah. Look.
Andrew said he's known for lying, and J-Man, I'm a little, I'm worried about I believe Azriel will light up that room, but I'm a little worried. I just hope that everything be okay, because all eyes are gonna be on her next week.
Yeah, let's send some love and light and protection to her.
I think Jane Doe number 5.
Yeah, she's Jane Doe number 5. Let's send some love and light and protection to her, and shout out to Angelo. They all in the sector. Yeah, coming out on Angelo. He's sick of their ass. They can't understand a father's love. They try to twist with their dirty, nasty minds and think of the vilest things, because that's where they vibrate at. And that man been nothing but a father trying to get his daughter back.
That is true. That's because she left him. Everything was fine when she was still with him, but as soon as she left him, she became enemy number 1.
That's
all
right.
Of this stuff he did, he done stuff years and years before this girl was even born. He was doing stuff.
That's right.
But they want to make her the number 1 enemy because she left. And then look at Joy. Joy probably sitting in a chair someplace shaking.
I know. So we gonna shout out Angelo. We gonna shout out Az, and this whole 30-year this comeuppance, this prolific trial, like we've been saying, is about accountability. It's about justice for these survivors and these victims. Like, I believe with Aaliyah, her truth finally, her music, everything being released, it's a change of times, it's a change of the tide. And like we were speaking out earlier about when I was saying about Sly Fox not understanding to speak up for women, if they can still stand behind a pedophile and not watch and accept the truth of this time, then like I don't know what to tell them. I don't know what to say. I don't know what they're gonna do.
Well, I want to play a little more audio because let me just see a couple things were said. Hold on.
For the last 3 weeks.
Okay, we played that.
Was trying to fix our stuff.
Okay, we played that.
Now, R. Kelly Smith,
played that. Okay, I'm missing something. Hold on.
So they said that he had herpes.
We had that.
And then Susan Logan's associate was one of the prosecutors. What they call that? Special witness. When they bring the person and they're not on the list, type of thing. That's what happened with that. But they took a long time.
So let me play that again.
Then Susan Logan's associate was one of the prosecutors. What they call that? Special witness. When they bring the person and they're not on the list, type of thing. That's what happened.
So Susan Loggins is the attorney who is infamously known for I won't say orchestrating, but managing, I guess, all those payouts that he had done with some of these young girls. She was the attorney who was in the middle of that. And I always wondered if she was going to also testify or get involved in this somehow. But she's saying she was at the courthouse that one of Susan Loggins' associates testified as a special witness. She wasn't on the witness list. So I hadn't seen that in any other report. It's kind of worrisome a little bit to know that things like that, if that's true, are being left out of the articles and stuff.
All that money they paid those girls. I believe I read a timeline that lawyer's office, and it was 250,000, 250,000, 250,000,
Yeah.
250,000.
Yeah.
I think
That was
the
the going rate.
hairdresser got 600,000, if I can remember. Our lovely Miss Pace got $1 million.
She didn't get the whole million though, because remember they said Daryl McDavid told her she breached the
Oh
contract.
yeah, so she got cut off. Yes, but her
Her
initial
settlement
agreement,
was,
yes, was $1
yeah.
million.
Mm-hmm. Well, Susan Loggins, if her associate testified, it would have had to do with one of the other testimonies, because they will be tying that into that, right? So I'm curious. So I did tweet or message a reporter who's there, and she has been pretty good. I asked her to confirm. I haven't checked, actually. I probably should see if she responded. But that is, I don't like that. I don't like hearing from somebody who was there that a key witness, because to me, that's a kind of a key witness. Anything having to do with Susan Loggins, to me, is important. And I feel like these things are being left out. I mean, I hope that's not the case. But why would she lie about that? Like, well, I don't know.
I believe she know damn well what she was doing. All these women keep coming to your office, but something. Why are you paying these women 250,000? Why am I getting this money?
But she was getting a cut of each one of those payouts too.
Right.
I mean, you got to have
Probably
some
like
kind of
at least
respect for yourself.
probably like
Enough is
30%.
enough.
Right.
Yeah, she was getting a good cut.
It was like a how do you say, like a farm, like a farm, you know how they farm him out? Because he was doing so many settlements. They said, I read in one, I can't remember exactly where I read it at right now, but they said that there are even more settlements that he made that we're not even aware of. You know, we're aware of about what, 5 or 6.
Yeah,
There's
the
Right.
more.
timeline. I believe
Yeah.
the timeline has 6 on there. It tells
Okay.
you, yeah, it listed 6 on there. So again, who knows?
Right. Exactly. And then the information where I read that was, of course, a reputable source. It wasn't like a blog, you know what I mean? It was like a reputable source. I think Boom Boom Room's here, Goddess.
Hey, Boom Boom. I'm not on the screen, so I can't see the chat. Hey, hey, hey. What's going on, Boom Boom?
She's saying Azriel is going to speak her truth
Yes, she
and bring
is.
tears to the jurors
Yes.
when she was
Can't
Bang
wait.
it
saying the
ass.
pedo molested her.
Can't wait.
You know,
Totally
she
looking
wants to
forward.
face him down. The supporters were saying, oh, she gonna see she's still in love. Of course, she probably still has a love for him because she spent many years with him. But she wants to face him because she has grown, elevated, and realized what she's been robbed of. She wants to face him. She wants to tell her truth. And anybody that don't understand that, I don't know what to tell you. That's she wants to.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just reading this article because the one with Jim De Regatas, because it has some more stuff in here that talks about what we were talking about. I think he brought up Susan Loggins, or he brought up the payouts, and I think he did say something like, "Yeah, we don't even know the half of it," or something like that.
Yeah, that's true. Like I said, it's a timeline online, and it just showed you where it started from, the 2004. Then it started listing the pay. I'm like, good Lord. But again, why are you paying out somebody if you did nothing wrong? Why are you paying
That's
out
right.
all this money?
Damn right. That's right, Miss Della. Hey, Boom Boom. If you're in the chat and you can hear me, please go back in the replay, because girl, we dropped the bomb on here today, girl. We dropped the T. Go back
Yeah.
in there, Boom Boom.
Mm-hmm. It's hot. I want to talk about Demetrius Smith because he was the last person to testify, the last witness to testify on Friday, and we did do a live recap. In case you missed that, check that out after this live. But during I would say following his testimony, new information had come out that I hadn't seen yet. So I want to read some stuff that happened with him on the stand. So some of the stuff was read, but I think I'm going to start just in the middle of this thing because I don't want to keep repeating stuff. I can't stand that. I know most of y'all have caught up with this stuff. So it says Smith let me actually do this too, because I have some cartoon drawings. Let's see, which one is him? Yeah, I think that's supposed to be him. Okay. Smith, who said he was a singer himself before starting to work for Kelly in the 80s, I didn't know that, testified under what's known as an immunity agreement, which means prosecutors have assured he won't be charged with any wrongdoing he might admit on the stand. He made an erratic and sometimes temperamental witness. At times, he testified like the showman he used to be, clearly reveling in telling the juries a dramatic story. Moments later, he would start to mumble or take long, rambling detours. And when Judge Ann Donnelly sharply admonished him to answer questions directly, in quotes, it says, "I'm running out of patience," she told him outside of the jury's presence. He grew snappish, it says. In quotes, "Oh, you're running out of patience," he said. "We can go home then, right?" Yeah, he said this to the judge. Mm-hmm. Smith repeatedly asked, Smith repeatedly asked if he could refer to his prior grand jury testimony before answering, apparently worried that any contradictions could open him to perjury charges. Yeah, he don't want to lose that immunity agreement. In quotes, "I'm getting older. I just can't remember everything," he said toward the end of his testimony on Friday. "I'm truly uncomfortable talking about Aaliyah," and this has an exclamation point, so he must have yelled it. "Her parents are not here. I don't understand why I got to do that," it says. He understands. He don't understand. Okay. It says, of course, we know teenage Aaliyah became Kelly's protege after they were introduced by her uncle, Barry Hankerson, who was one of Kelly's managers. Kelly wrote the songs for Aaliyah's first album, Age Ain't Nothing But a Number. She died in a plane crash in 2001. It says, over and over, Smith said he thought Kelly and Aaliyah were too playful together. Only after he repeated questioning from prosecutors did he admit that he might have asked Kelly if he was messing with the teenager. In quotes, he said no, and I believed him, Smith said. "I just thought they were too playful. I didn't want to assume anything. I don't want to assume anything now." Now, it's interesting to me that he says, "I don't want to assume anything now," but he divulges that he told him that she was pregnant. So how are you assuming something if he literally told you that? It goes on to say, Smith said he found out the relationship was more than platonic only when Kelly, looking concerned, told Smith that she thought she was pregnant. So she told him she thinks she's pregnant, and he then, that's when all this happened. Smith said he advised Kelly not to marry her, but went along with the scheme to stay in Kelly's good graces. Smith agreed to bribe somebody, we know this, at the welfare office to make a fake ID. Another of Kelly's associates knew someone at a courier service, and they convinced that person to make Aaliyah a work ID. Even though fake IDs did not have an age on them, an official in Maywood gave Aaliyah and Kelly a marriage license anyway. So whoever that official is, because the clerk is the one who set up the documents, right? Or who accepted the fake ID and went ahead and did what they did. But it sounds like this official, because it says, even though fake IDs didn't have an age on them, an official married him anyway. So it says, ahead of Smith's testimony, prosecutors showed jurors documents from the Cook County Court Clerk's office, a marriage license application, a marriage license, and a marriage certificate. Now, we spoke, I don't know if this has those in this article, but we spoke about the dates on the marriage application versus the license and the certificate, or there's a license, a certificate, and the application. So I think I'm not sure if I think the 8/30, August 30 was the date of the application, and August 31 was the date of the actual marriage. So people like Dry Fox on her channel, YouTubers, are disputing that the certificate, that it was all, that it even happened, like it was all fake. Of course it was fake, it was forged, but they are trying to say it didn't happen because the dates don't match. They said the dates don't match on the application versus the certificate or whatever, so it didn't happen. The dates don't match, though. Let me just clarify this. The dates don't match, though, because the date of the application, you can't get married on the date of the application. The first available date was the following day, which was the 31st. And they did that on the following day when it was the first day available to do so, to get married.
So no mention of she pregnant, no mention of him sleeping with her, but only the mention that the marriage was fake.
Yeah, they don't care. I know they say there's no proof of the pregnancy. That's one of the other things, but there's no proof of the pregnancy. Well, and I'm gonna say this. We've talked about this before, and I know people don't like it, but it's rumored that she actually had a child. There's pictures out there, and I couldn't find the ones because somebody sent me these pictures, and we talked about them on this channel before. I've showed the pictures. I remember people didn't like that. Some people, they were like, "Stop, don't do that. She's respect her legacy." Da da da.
Right.
She looked bloated and pregnant. She did look pregnant. She looked full. Her breasts looked full. Her face looked full. The person I got that picture from also sent me pictures of the girl who was supposed to be the daughter. She did kind of look like her. They said she resembles her, and she also has talent herself, like she sings. So I believe the rumor was that Barry Hankerson, she basically lived in Atlanta with him because, you know, he has a house there too, or a couple. But all of that to say, we don't know what happened. We don't know if she aborted. We don't know if she miscarried. We don't know if she had the child, because we're reading the book right now, right? Baby Girl, or what is it called? Baby Girl.
Yeah.
Also
the story of Leah.
Yeah. Okay. So in the book, the author said, damn, I forgot what my point was going to be.
About the baby?
Yeah, hold on. Shit, I lost my damn train of thought. I can't stop.
The point of it is he was 12 years older than her.
Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, she was. I'm trying to think, what was my point of bringing it? Because something was said in the book to. I can't think what it was.
That book is so good too. Y'all got to come to the book reading.
That is a good book. Okay, well, I'll come back to that because I don't remember. But
and I remember Greenberg saying when the talks of this came out, the first thing came out of Greenberg's mouth was what? Oh well, he never knew she was 15. She was 18.
Oh, that reminds me, because I have another video I want to show. Hold on, because I do have that. Let me bring that up real quick, because we're gonna take a trip down memory lane. I think Love Word. I think you sent me this video clip. Let me find it. Where's my email at? Okay. Well, I think I closed out my email. That's it. Oh shit! Somebody sent me. Oh damn!
What?
I got a video, y'all, in the mail, in the email here. I got the timestamp too. Hold on, we finna play some shit. Thank you so much for sending me this.
Drink. Hit the like button. Hit the like button, damn it.
Okay, hold on. I want to play.
Hit them likes up.
Let me play this first, though, because I want to play. We're on this topic real quick, so let me just play this real quick. Hold on. Let me move this down here. Okay. So we're talking about Demetrius's testimony. I'm like, dang it, stop. We're talking about Demetrius's testimony on Friday. He's gonna, like I said, continue cross-examination, or he's gonna come back on the stand Monday, and he's gonna they're gonna cross-examine him. But we're talking about his testimony, and of course we know he was the person responsible right in the middle of, because he blamed Daryl McDavid for actually planning the actual ceremony and all that. So, but he was there. He's the one that bribed the clerk. He admitted that. You know, he said it happened. So let's let me share the screen. Isn't this fun?
Yes.
My wine is just in here.
Saturday Night Live, baby. Saturday Night Live. We live, baby.
So I'm gonna play this video, but also somebody, whoever sent that email, thank you. So someone emailed me the video of that live that we were talking about that got taken down. Somebody recorded it.
Child, let me ring the bell, child. Yes, thank you.
Okay, now I have to think about it now. Can I get struck for playing it? That's the only thing. I could play the audio, I guess, and not the actual video. Maybe I'll do that.
Yeah, because you know she already been in the chat.
I'll play the audio. Yeah, I know. They can't wait. They waiting. Trigger finger. What is it called? Trigger finger. They finger on the trigger. They waiting. Okay. Let me share the screen. Let me take this comment down real quick. Boom, boom in the building. Okay. Share screen.
Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like.
Motherfucking like. Evolve Joseph said that turned it on a little bit. He said he got turned down a little bit with that little. Hit that motherfucking like button. All right, let's go.
What I'm finna do right now is called swapping your space. Look at this guy out here. He's playing right. He's playing his stuff. But see, I need this spot. I wanna say thanks to.
Anytime he's playing music, I'm gonna mute it because I don't know what this music.
Somebody you trying to pretend like.
Yeah.
Guys, remember you was talking about he was pretending like he was Stevie Wonder.
Let me say what
I'm sorry. Say it, got it.
We do this. Don't worry, I'm not abusing her. This is what we do. We all mess around. We play around like this. Okay, so this is R. Kelly when he was doing his street stuff, right? When he was in the subways and all that. And somebody commented, I remember, in another video comment section about him doing this, and he said he gave him $5. He remember thinking he was blind because he said at the time he said he looked like he was either impersonating Stevie Wonder or he was blind. And looking at this, I think he was impersonating Stevie Wonder. I think he was trying to play blind. I think he was.
Thanks. I wanna say.
I gotta mute. We can look at him now. Yeah.
And it's time for pickpockets, right? To come out. The pickpockets. I gotta tell y'all the real truth.
He called them pickpockers. I guess he means pickpocketers, but okay.
So I have to, on Fridays, it's like the biggest of the money. So I gotta tie my bag to my left foot.
He used to tie in a bag to him, huh? Remember the bag of videos he tied around him and kept with him everywhere? Okay.
So, when the pickpockets, they try to get rough and tough and try to take my bag, they have to take me with them because I just work too hard for the money.
I don't want to get in trouble for the music. I'm just...
Young lady. She's 14, Leah.
You heard him say she's 14, right?
Just be chilling, And the song I had her working on is Who's in a Clique, which is saying who's in her little clique that she's got, in her little.
That used to be my shit.
Hey, Leah.
Yeah.
That first verse is funky, right? What I want you to do is, I want you to try to get into it just a little bit more for me. Okay. Just get into it a little more, make it a little more street, all right?
All right.
Sound good, though, baby.
All right.
Ugh.
You know what, Leah? Sound real cool. Sound real cool. What we
Look
need
at
to
this
do,
creep, y'all. Look at this creep.
when you're doing your clip thing, I want you to, how is the first time? Oh, my name is you're real funky with it. I just want you to lift up on your tone and just have fun, like you was doing earlier. Just have a little fun with it. We're gonna do the third verse. We're gonna go through the third verse. You just nailed the first and second verse with a hammer. So we're gonna go through the third verse.
I hate that I can't listen, but
The words were something about my clique.
mm-hmm. So who are these dudes? We need to know who these dudes are.
Takes the camera, don't get it. He's gonna get me a cheese grill. You know, that's all I want right about now. Yeah, voila. Can't go nowhere without this. This when I come up with a few ideas, I have to jot it down. So
He
Little girl
always
sitting
record.
right there next to him.
you get a lot of different characters coming here every now and then. You know,
That's a
I
damn
know
shame.
because I've been coming here for a long time, man. Ever since I was about 15, I've been coming in here. Cheese toast, right here, White Palace. Cheese toast.
So I guess after that he just discovered the rock and roll McDonald's. It became his new.
Oh.
So yeah, that's where he admitted he knew she was 14 years old. On camera, on video, can't be disputed. Because I remember that was one of the excuses of why, what he was doing. Oh, I didn't know. He didn't know how she lied about her. He probably would say she lied. So let's bring up this video. Let me get this video. I forgot already. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, hit that like button, y'all. And if y'all in the bush or on the replay, make sure you listen to the beginning so y'all get the whole breakdown. Oh, child.
Close out my Gmail. Okay, let's see. Timestamp. I have that written down. Okay. So let me do it on my phone. Okay, what I'll do is I'll pull it up on my phone so I can just play the audio from the phone instead of pulling up the actual video. I'll at least share the screen itself without playing it from there. Okay. How's everybody feeling? How long we been here? 2 hours and something. Okay. Okay, let me put timestamp. Oops. Okay, I had to make sure my internet was connected on this phone. This phone is.
Miss Della, she got the audio. I'm so excited.
Okay, I'm close to the timestamp. Close enough. Okay. Oh, shit.
If anybody's going to the trial Wednesday, make sure you bring a book, because when these alleged victims take the stand, and because we've been on YouTube for 2 years and watching all their videos and their posters on Instagram, Facebook, and they get up there and they start lying and say we know about, like they get up there and make up a lie, and we be like, oh, well, they're lying because on this day, on this video, they said this on this day and that. And it can help the defense if you got paper and you got a book and you inside the courtroom. So I got a word that yesterday. So for anybody who will be attending the trial that might want to help the defense, or if you're going to be sitting there, writing stuff down, and they start talking on the stand, and we be like, oh well, we remember this or we remember that, and you just write it down and pass the notes off, because we've seen a lot more than the lawyers did, and Cannon and Calvin is very fairly new than Nicole and Tom Fennell. So keep your prayers also for the lawyers. They need it. It's not easy for them, and they have a big win on them right now in a very, 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 very major case. So please continue to pray for the defense, pray for Robert, pray for all of us supporters, and keep all of us calm and safe at this time, and get us through this trial, and everybody who's traveling into New York tomorrow, the day after, or the day after, safe travel for everybody. So I'm gonna try to go back live at least probably 7 o'clock this evening, and then I'll see you guys later. Thank you everybody for coming. Sorry if I didn't speak.
Oh, this.
Please don't blame my heart, blame my mind.
Wait a minute. This video said, this note says it's her talking about sending notes to R.I.C.O lawyers when the victims testify. So she's in the overflow room sending notes to the lawyers when the victims are testifying. So I don't know.
Oh my God.
If that's not. I'm not sure. She gave me when I got the timestamp, I guess, because first of all, this isn't that person's. I noticed after the fact that this isn't that person's channel. So I was like, oh, okay, this is something a little different. Well, the timestamp she gave me, I was looking for something different. So let me go back because I might have missed it. She gave me a timestamp. So now we know, because I didn't see that before. It says talking about sending notes to his lawyers when the victims testify. Let's see if I. Jeez.
Because when these alleged victims stand, and because we've been on. Okay. So yeah, you can go back as soon as I stop it. If anybody's going to the trial Wednesday, make sure you bring a book, because when these alleged victims take the stand, and because we've been on YouTube for 2 years and watching all their videos and their posters on Instagram, Facebook, and they get up there and they start lying and say we know about, like they get up there and make up a lie, and we be like, oh, well, they're lying because on this day, on this video, they said this on this day and that.
Okay,
and
so there it is.
The defense, if you got paper and you got a book and you inside the
so they use the book.
So I got a word that yesterday.
Okay.
So for anybody who will be attending the trial that might want to help the defense, or if you're going to be sitting there, writing stuff down, and they start talking on the stand, and you be like, oh, well, we remember this, or we remember that, and you just write it down and, pass the notes off. Because we've seen a lot more than the lawyers.
Lord have mercy. This is an addiction to the shit.
Very, very.
Wow. This is a whole other thing. Oh, I got the other email. I got chat screenshots.
Also put the
hold on.
They need it. It's not easy for them, and they have a big load on them right now, and a very, 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 very major case. So please continue to pray for the defense.
Okay.
Pray for all of us.
I'm gonna stop that audio right now. But I heard exactly what she said. Bring a book, piece of paper, some paper, so you can pass notes when the Jane Does are testifying, because they know more than the lawyers who has said what and done what on social media. They know exactly what to send them. And so they're giving them information as they're listening in the overflow room. That, wow. Wow. Okay. So what I have is screenshots from the chat of the video where they were telling her to stop playing because it was coming from the courthouse. The person said that they have to edit the screen recording before sending it. So they're going to send the screen recording, I guess, a different time, but I am downloading these screenshots so I can put them on the screen.
Man, that's in addition to what we were already discussing. So this is craziness, man. This is craziness.
Yeah, it's insane. It's a lot of screenshots. Hold on. Let me just, because then I'm going to have to make room for them because my little galley is kind of filled up, but it's okay. Okay, cool. So how y'all feeling? What's going on? Y'all not asleep, are you? Miss Della?
Nope.
I'm snacking on a popsicle.
Okay. Ooh, that sounds good. Popsicle. I haven't had a popsicle in a long time. Okay, so now I need to hold on. Let me get rid of some of these pictures so I can show these things. Wow.
And shout out to the person that sent the
Yes.
verification to Goddess.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate you. I'm ring a bell for you because it's all about truth and facts over here.
Yes.
Yep. Okay, I'm just reading. I'm sorry, just deleting some stuff to make some room. You guys can, you know.
So let me see. If I can see who's still out here in the chat while Goddess is doing that. Hey, boom, boom. Let's see. R. Kelly has not sent one thank you card to any blogger, supporter, or super fans. Lord have mercy. Love is fair. Hope the fans are watching them. Oh, you got it up. Okay, Goddess.
There's one. So you go ahead and can you read? Because I'm still uploading some.
Okay. So we have Toya B. YTF. What Bozo do? Rita Thompson. Bozo, that clown. Then we got Alita.
So you might want
3713. You all should not be shocked. And then India's finest 184 YTF. Hey, Daz. And then Elijah Morton Latoya. Allegedly, he's testifying Monday. And then we got Gucci DeSuso says, Tibia, you just say that? And then Don K says, just stop. And then Randa Bobby, hey, Randa, says, Sylvia, mute it.
yeah.
Randa says, Sylvia, mute it. She's yelling at her, y'all, because you know all caps is yelling. And then Juicy Love says, Bozo, never saying he will be in New York Monday. Jocelyn Williams, yes. I love it.
Okay, here's the next one. Let me see.
All right.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Oh,
you want me to still read?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Well, you don't have to read the whole.
Says,
because I don't know.
I'll just read the comment. Okay. No. And then message directed. Oh, okay, guys. Done commenting. Back to the bushes before I cuss. I'm sorry, I can't say before I cuss. And then Tony says, not surprised. That's it, okay? Because defense gonna tear his ass up too. Beautiful people, please.
You ain't got to read all the comments, just the ones that have to do with. If you see.
Do not speak on the jury at all.
Okay, there it is. That means that somebody was speaking on the jury. Doesn't it?
Yep.
Let me get my tablet. Allegedly about Bozo until it's confirmed. And then
he said he's going to be in New York.
And nobody
so that's
knows.
Dana J. He said he's going to be in New York on Monday. Okay, let me move on. Okay, Lakeisha Watson at the top. Delete this and start over. You see that? They're trying to get her off now. Right. I'm not running with anything until I have proof. She said, talking about probably Dana. No, stop. PPP to stop. Oh, I thought it was PPP. It's just stop. Too much info. God is exposing all and will be stopping. Sylvia, you got to be careful. Real spill. That's Randa telling her that. That's her girl. She cared. She knows what's up. Randa knows what's up. She's letting her know, like, stop. Why do people have to tell her to stop? And then they want to come in here and tell us that wasn't what it was. It was about Demetrius Smith calling, when that call was probably over. By the time all these, because there's more, his call was super short. You know what? Let me pull up the call on that. What did he even say? I don't know. I don't know if I can find it. So we'll do that another time. But let's see. Now, so look, Rita Thompson. Those are the homeless people might be.
That's who you talking about, the jury.
That's what I was thinking. They talking about the jury?
That's they're describing the jury. Talking about looking homeless. Yeah.
Wow. The government bet not be that dumb to put him on the stand. Dude will get tore up. She didn't see, I don't know who Buddha is or Buddha, because the government have him up in a hotel away from the court. Okay, well,
Yeah, the one of them says they will shut down your channel, Sylvia.
That was on here?
That was on the one before.
This was, I went back. Oh, is this not the one before?
No, go back. Go back. Forward. They will report your channel, Sylvia.
Oh, stop that. Stop that. She's being reprimanded by her chat and telling her to stop feeding information about the jury. And she's going to say it's a lie.
Yeah. Sylvia, you know you're still in them bushes. Come on, hit the link. Explain.
Okay, here it is, right here at the top. Sylvia, delete this and start over. Too much leaked about the jury. Don't want to give anyone any ammo.
This is unacceptable.
You can't lie your way out of that now.
She's going to jail.
Sylvia, end this live and delete it, start a new one. Everybody's telling her delete it and come back. You might want to delete this and come back. I mean, these people are like, delete this live, delete this and come back. I mean, everybody's on her. Delete this now. Like
her own people.
Her people. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think there's more. Hold on.
I mean, let the people let the jury do their job. If you feel he innocent, let the people do their job.
Yeah, why are you interfering? What are you? So you don't believe that you don't believe in him. You obviously don't. Okay, I think that was that's a duplicate.
Randa even told her. Randa even was trying to. She ain't even listen to Randa. That's a damn shame.
I'm sure that the judge is going to do something, and hopefully that somebody will be prosecuted about this. This is too much. You got an
unbelievable, Miss
jury. You got an anonymous jury, and you got somebody filming to try to find out who these people are. Why you need to find out who these people are? These people are doing their job.
Look what High Maintenance says in the chat.
Let's see.
Let's not jeopardize Jess from being able to continue staying in the courtroom. Please, 100. You never know who's watching this channel.
It's live. Down.
Yep. They are monitoring social media from the courthouse at the bottom.
Yep. Dry Fox, come out them bushes.
Come explain yourself. You got some splaining to do, Lucy. Yep, Angelo said he knows how to tank the jury. Oh my God, please. Melissa, delete this live.
Oh, it says, Sylvia, we heard a lot about the jury. Might want to delete this live and come back. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy.
There it is.
Sequestered anonymous jury, and they trying to describe and I did hear that they were trying to like make fun of them, about they looked homely and homeless and stuff. You know, that wasn't all the description. I believe there was more details than that, but the bottom line is here it is in black and white. They already got the audio. It's been sent to the judge and the feds, baby. Eastern District of New York, baby. And aren't you going there Monday, Sylvia?
I'm not
I think you're gonna be
understanding
there in
why
New
this
York.
lady would do this. I don't understand why would she do this. Why would she? Why? How would she feel if it was her and she had to testify against somebody and it's supposed to be anonymous and somebody filmed her on the side? How would she feel?
It
She probably
proves
thinks
that it proves everything that has been said and insinuated. This is not the only proof. I mean, they've got the other. I've seen and heard and watched them play the other audio when when you did the call-in line for the pretrial. I can't remember which one it was, and she played that entire um testimony on her live. So that the feds already had that. So she would already could be charged for that. But this here during trial,
And they
during the
said,
federal,
don't speak on the jury at all.
Yeah, this is the next one. Yeah, it has more. Do not speak on the jury at all. Yeah, nobody know who they are. They're anonymous, y'all. Not if you're sitting up there describing them and whatnot. You're not supposed to be doing that, because what if somebody comes up there looking for these people, or or after the fact, they don't like the verdict, but they now
Calling
have
them
description.
homeless.
Wow. And then I think this is the last one.
What is bozo?
They Bozo is Dana J.
Oh,
they pressed about Dana J.
Larry used to always call somebody bozo.
No, I don't know if Larry called him Bozo, because that was his boy.
Okay, well, he's always called somebody bozo.
I think that was DJ and
this is just more of the same. Sylvia muted. It's ridiculous.
Just stop.
Mm-hmm. So what do y'all think about this type of behavior? What do y'all think about this?
This is why they have an anonymous jury.
We're just peons. What you think gonna happen when what you think gonna happen? What you think the judge is gonna do about that? If you say the judge was watching this streaming live, somebody gonna be
someone sent this to her. Yeah.
Tell Boom Boom to call in. My throat getting tired.
Boom Boom said, Boom Boom. Where are you going, Boom Boom? She said, I gotta go back. I'm gonna go back.
That was early. I think.
Oh no, she wanted to go back and listen. I told her to go back in so she could get the truth.
Okay. This says 9:20. Oh yeah, this is 30 minutes ago. Y'all haven't been coming. Oh, I guess everybody's listening. That's a good sign when you got a lot of people and everybody's just listening.
It's almost 1 o'clock. Oh, I forgot about the time change.
Oh, there's a time change tonight?
No, I was thinking the time difference, because I'm thinking you're saying almost 9 o'clock. I'm like, it's almost 1 o'clock here in the morning. I forgot about the time.
10 o'clock.
About the time on when someone sent a live chat.
Yeah.
This is totally unacceptable.
Yes, it is.
And then like we were saying earlier, the judge already has the actual live, so there's no disputing that. And this is the cause, y'all, for the lockdown, the 15 minutes. I just want to make sure everybody understands why they actually locked down, because they had received the email. The disturbance was what we were talking about earlier. And then the lockdown was due to the email that the judge and the feds received. I'm sorry. I cannot, my mind, like, this is beyond,
you'll know if you think the news is going to pick it up when they find out.
I absolutely think that the New York local beat reporters, like for the Post and all them, are going to sniff around because they have connections there in that courtroom. They do that. They follow that court all the time, right? So I'm like 100% sure that they're going to sniff around. And if they do, good. Put that shit
all they gotta do is look on social media. All they gotta do is look on social media, because it's gonna be all over social media.
Send the FBI right there.
It's gonna be all over social media. Just look on social media. It'll be there. Look on social media. We gonna get the goodies come Monday. I'm so excited for Monday. Oh my God. I am so excited for Monday. I ain't never been excited for a Monday like this. I don't like Mondays. This is gonna be a good Monday. Mm-hmm. Hit the like, hit the dislike, subscribe, unsubscribe. Hey,
Here's a
look.
confirmation, y'all. Shout out. Confirmation. The confirmation.
Yeah, I mean, and then did they not come in here? Where are they at now to say this is not true?
No, she said stop lying. I actually, Wow Wayne, shout out Warrior Wayne.
Now to say that this isn't true. That's what I'm saying. Where are they to say they were saying we were lying, right?
Oh, they're in the bushes, child. Come on out.
That's what I'm saying. Why you didn't come in? I dropped the link. I dropped the link, and you're not shy. You got your own channel. Why you just didn't come on? You didn't have to show your face. Although it doesn't seem like
you know what?
Like
God, it's there's the other YouTuber called the Plainest Jane, right? And she put out a video.
Wait, hold on, because somebody hold on, let me bring that. Somebody tweeted just commented about her. Go ahead. I'm gonna bring that comment up because go ahead.
She titled her video something about the fight or the disturbance. I'm sorry, I gotta paraphrase it. Anyway, she had like hundreds of people in her chat. Infamous Sylvia went over
500 people almost in her chat.
Infamous Sylvia went over there telling people they were lying, child. But unfortunately, Plainest Jane, who had all the other facts of what's going on, doesn't know the R. Kelly sector. But Infamous, was you scared that she knew what we did? Because we got the facts over here, baby. Is that why you went in that woman's chat talking about there was no fight? There was no fight till they deleted your ass.
They had to delete it. She kept saying there was no fight. So the lady, Plainest Jane, the YouTuber, she had that there was a fight at the courthouse in her title. So that probably what attracted somebody probably told Sylvia, like, oh my gosh, she's going to talk about what happened at the courthouse. You better get over there. So she went over there and she was like, it's not true. There was no fight. It's not true. It's not true. So, which, from what I understand, there was no fight the way we would think of a fight. I think the fight was more so the fan versus the marshal, right? Which the fan got kicked out, so the marshal won. That's typically how that works. So the fact that she went over there all scared and nervous and trying to stop whatever she was going to, she didn't know what the lady was going to say. Probably didn't know what does she know? She has a big following, this lady. I ain't never heard of her till she started reporting on R. Kelly and it started popping up on my timeline. Pretty interesting stuff, but she don't have what we have. She might have the same stuff we have, but we have beyond what she has because she doesn't know all the intricacies and all the things going on behind the scenes and all the things we know because we've been here for 2.5 years, all up in the mix, knowing everything, parents, witnesses, victim witnesses. I mean, we've intermingled with these people, like, you know what I'm saying? So she's good as far as reporting the facts. Her videos are interesting, but she basically clickbaited everybody with that title because she didn't even know about a fight. She just put up the same tweet that we did earlier about the fact that there was a lockdown. And then she said she thinks it was because Demetrius Smith caused some issues in the lobby. That's what she said, because Demetrius Smith was reportedly wigging out on people, like in the outside and everything else. But that wasn't the case. So
no, that would have been all in the news, child. That would have been all in the news.
It might be in the news at some point. Oh, boom, boom. By the way, Plainest Jane, you might want to check your comments because she's been commenting trying to get your attention, child. She got a big following, so I think she said she wants you on her channel. Somebody sent me a screenshot of that. So you might want to check your comments and get in touch with that lady. She can help you boost your channel if she wants you on her channel, child. And I ain't no hater, so I'm letting you know. Just make sure you shout me out when you on there. Give me my props. Okay, so where are we at now? So this right here. So the person who emailed it, and thank you again, said that they are trying to edit the video and they'll just send it when they figure it out. And that's cool. Like, we come here, we're going to be recapping the trial daily and, as much as I can. I'm not going to promise daily, but I'll try to be here as much as I can. But yeah, just send me when you're ready, send it to me. It's all good. But thank you for the screenshots because that was the proof in the pudding right there, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean,
That
the
was
video.
validation and confirmation. Shout out, because there's nothing but truth and facts over here, baby.
Yeah, that's right. We ain't no reason for us to lie. We don't have nothing. There's no dog in the. Listen, we're here for victims, survivors, children, all of that, but we're not advocating to the point where we're having to lie for people, manipulate and pull strings and do things behind the scenes. Like, that's a different type of investment. And you know, apparently there's not good judgment and discernment with some of these people. If her chat had to tell her, how many pages of chat was that? Like 8-10 pages of chat of people telling her to stop and take it down and delete. Like, and she still wasn't doing it. She didn't give a damn. I don't know. I think she might want to be on the news. You know, some people do think they have that mentality.
She is going to probably be in trouble.
Some people have the mentality that anything is
a federal judge. You're talking about streaming things. Oh my God, this is horrible.
Some people have the mentality that any type of publicity or any type of notoriety is good. Like, I feel like she might be that person. Negative attention is good. She don't care. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody to go these links to do things and publicly live streaming, like, that just says like the mind, something's going on with the mind. There's something going on with that mind.
Yeah.
And I think too, by the way, communicates with the baby voice and, you know, the tantrums, you know, there might be some stunted growth there psychologically. There might have been some trauma. I mean, I'm no psychologist. Like I always say too, I'm no lawyer, and I don't go around calling myself a non anything. I'll just say that because there's somebody that calls themselves a non-lawyer. And I think that's the stupidest name you could call yourself. Why would you call yourself a non something? That just means you ain't shit.
Anything.
Right. Anything. Why would you put non in front of your name, like, or any name that you're using? That just says that you ain't shit. Like you ain't. Like, you're supposed to be going around saying I am and being very powerful.
Exactly.
In your claims. You know, so if you're not a lawyer, who are you? Figure that out and rename your channel, boy, because you are whack. Whack, whack, and waggity whack. I had to get that. Because I heard something, he was on somebody's channel and I couldn't believe the shit he was saying. He was just clueless. I don't understand why people go on channels and panels and they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Like, what are you even talking about? They don't even know what's going on. Okay.
This shit here is unbelievable, man. I bet Judge Ann is so pissed off. I know that woman is beyond that. I know in all the time that woman has been in law, she has never seen no shit like this.
Oh, I want to address Boom Boom because I forgot she said this. She said she remembers when I showed the pics and grown man got them from me and showed them on his channel. And that doesn't surprise me because, you know, that type of stuff happens all the time. But at least let me shout out Atmos Love Zone because I got a message that he shouted me out, and because he borrowed one of my community pics, which he didn't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? So he could have just cropped my name out. So shout out to Atmos for, you know, doing the right thing. Like, damn. Not a lot of people on YouTube do that. I'm just going to say. Let's see. So I guess, are we done with Demetrius? I think
he'll be back on the stand Monday. He's got to go under. I'm not sure if the prosecution is done, but he has cross-examination, and then the prosecution can counter. So that should be interesting. And then whatever witnesses they're going to continue on, the prosecution will continue on with their case.
I mean, what else left? What else is he going to say?
The counter.
Well, he's going to have to. Yeah, but the defense is going to try to. He's already a problem, as you can see. He's making himself a problematic witness or a hostile witness. I guess he wanted to come across as hostile, maybe for R. Kelly's sake. He might be trying to prove something. I think it was mentioned in the article that it was like he was acting. So I feel like he was putting on a show, all that tantrum, acting weird. He used to come in my chat sometimes and comment on my videos sometimes. And I know he's been on people's channels, and he just called Sylvia. When was that? Yesterday? And he's not even supposed to be talking to nobody. He ain't supposed to be doing that. So he's trying to fuck it up. That's what he's trying to do. And he's probably trying to get credit.
Gonna fuck up that plea deal, that immunity he got. That's what he's
And
gonna fuck up.
and look, yeah, we don't know what type of threats he may have. Somebody could be threatening and trying to pressure him too. Look, you better make it work. You better not say shit. You better make it work. Figure it out, but don't say shit. That type of thing.
That's right.
So that could be why he's acting weird. I think he's high, to be honest. He looks like somebody who still probably gets down a little bit with the drugs.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what Love is Fair is asking was legal, but it's probably not legal if it's anything regarding what we were just talking about. Hope the feds are watching them. Okay.
Oh, they are.
They are aware now. Yeah, they know. Does she know how much about the judicial system? It's not that easy, sweetheart. Boom, boom is clear. She knows nothing about the judicial system at all. R. Kelly has not sent one thank you card. That's right. To any blogger, supporter, or super fan. Sure hasn't. Andrew Staples is laughing his ass off. Randa makes it clear she don't want to do commentary on R. Kelly. Yeah. Randa too busy clowning Dana J and Mrs. Dana J, I guess you could call her. Yeah, I like Randa too. And she probably not gonna like the fact that I did this, but I am not living to please any of those people, regardless. Even though I do like Randa, I'll be popping in on her channel sometimes just to get a good laugh. Her commercials are funny. Sylvia's not too bright. Yeah, that might have been where I was going with what I was gonna say. A little slow busish, slow busish. You know what I'm saying? A little remedial. I don't know if she says she has like several master's degrees, but she's very tongue-tied. So I'm not sure, because I'm used to people with degrees and things like that to be a little articulate, a little more articulate. That's why that other YouTuber says she's a lawyer. I can't buy that she's a lawyer, because the way I've never heard her code switch. And as an attorney, you got to be able to code switch. You got to be able to, and all I hear is just that Bama cursing 24/8. That's all. So I don't believe that either. But that's another. I'm gonna leave that alone because I already dealt with that. Let me close that door back. Sorry.
I feel that since Randa tried to tell Sylvia herself to stop it, that really, that I don't think she's gonna be upset, because she tried to tell herself. Told her. Randa tried to protect her. So when your own people trying to protect you and you just still going on.
I want to reiterate the Love is Fair that she said, I hope Auntie Ann been notified. And yes, it has. We have reported, I don't know, you heard or read, I don't know where you got it, that she got the video. You said, where did you get that from? That she got the video. The judge had the video sent to her. Talking to you, Love Warrior.
Oh no, the judge has a video. The judge.
No, I'm asking, where did you get that? Like, how do you know?
Oh, where I'm going to confirm.
I mean, you don't have to name a source, but just, was it a source? Yeah. Was it a YouTuber? Okay.
It's a source, and I'm gonna confirm it.
Okay. I believe you. I just wanted to say something, where, give it some context.
Yeah.
If Tricky Nikki is involved in this and a part of, she should be. This could be a mistrial, and she could be disbarred, and that could be the goal. You know what I'm saying? Not the disbarred part, but the mistrial. Just anything to just jack it up. You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna bring a fan there, a super fan there, and have a super fan pretend like she's a lawyer assistant and get busted. Whew, Monday should be interesting.
Part of the agreement for
okay,
her.
So just lay everything out. Let's lay it all out. What was that?
I was responding to Miss Della. Part of the reason that Tricky Nikki was allowed to remain on the case was that they were not going to be able to use her as a form of an appeal, because I still believe she's so involved in this shit that she might have something coming after. Goldie Miracle, who are you, baby? She said, first of all, she's not going to jail, LOL. All they're going to do is pick new jurors and have to start all over. The fuck? You all are being extra. Well, Goldie Miracle, I don't know who you are. Are you Sylvia?
Hi, Sylvia.
Because, baby, hey, Sylvia. Hey, because let me tell
It's
you
all
something,
good.
Goldie Miracle. You
Listen. If
just
you think
confirming y'all don't know
wait,
shit about law.
if you think we're being extra, then you must like it because you over here. You don't have to be here. You don't. And to go the extra length to comment in the chat, the live chat, and want to be seen about it, you pressed and bothered, and that's the goal. That's the goal. That's what we doing. We making you uncomfortable, right? Because you wrong. You guys are wrong. You wrong. If it was cool and nothing to worry about, you wouldn't be over here. You wouldn't be in my chat, in my comments. You want to come in and talk to us? Here, let me drop the link. You think you can be respectful? Or you have the balls? Do you even have the balls to come in here and speak it? Let us know. I want to know. I'm curious to know. You are acting like they put out a picture. Wait, hold up. Are you really trying
It's
to
even
justify
worse. Oh
what the
my
fuck
God.
happened? Are you really trying to justify the shit and act like and downplay it? You really trying to downplay the fact that, okay, you don't, first of all, phones not allowed in the courtroom. The phone was snuck in the courtroom. The jury's supposed to be anonymous, yet somebody snuck a phone in to feed jury information, descriptions, whatnot to her during a live stream. And you think it's okay? You think that's okay? People go to jail for that type of shit. Somebody went to jail for his 2008 trial, a fan, for yelling out his name in the lobby. We love you,
That's
Robert,
right.
something like that. They went to jail for like 30 days for that. So you think something like this is going to fly? And this is how, and we in 2021 now, it's a whole different ball game too. Way more strict, way more resources to find out what happened, all of that. So you can come in here and defend and justify and all of that, but all that makes you look like is just an unscrupulous, immoral loser. Okay, like your boy,
Goldie,
like your
you do
Kang,
know,
like your Kang.
Goldie, you do realize, Goldie Miracle, that one of the Kang's charges is obstruction, right? You get that. And the reason that his trial, the jury in his trial is sequestered is because of all the obstruction and all the dumb shit y'all done to y'all Kang. So you think by continuing to infiltrate, break the law with the federal court with the phones, and then try to uncover any kind of a tip, any kind of a detail about an anonymous jury is not breaking the law? I don't know what to tell you, babe.
So now she's saying there was a phone. We got it. We played the audio of the person who had the phone. She admitted she had the phone. She said she didn't know she had the phone. She lied about that, but there was a phone. So I don't know. We know what we're talking about. We have audio. Just stop. Like, where are my mods at? We got any mods in the you got to get her out. I don't want to. This is ridiculous.
Okay, guys, I gotta say one thing. She said they in the overflow. Like the overflow's not the court. Lord have mercy.
The overflow room is the court.
Is the court.
Are you stupid? Are you dumb or are you stupid? Because y'all feel like you trying to play games. I don't like that shit. I don't like it because I don't do that over here. We don't play dumb games over here. I don't do that. So we already went through this whole thing. We laid this whole thing out. We played audio. We have the chat that was in at the moment of the audio. So you cannot explain anybody's way out of this, boo. You can't do it. So just save your energy and go back over to, whoever it is you support and go sit over there because it ain't going to work over here. And I don't know if we have any mods or not. And where is Beautiful Spirit? Because I have a message that she was supposed to be coming in here.
Well, I don't know what the hell happened to it, but anyway, I took care of Goldie Hawn.
Oh, thank you. Okay. Yeah, exactly, J-Man. Oh, we don't know what we're talking about. We so crazy. Exactly. We're the crazy ones. We're the crazy ones. But y'all over there supporting a pedo. Are you serious right now?
I'm still trying to process the statement that they in the overflow, sis. She say they in the overflow. Then that's the damn courtroom, dumbass.
Look at Hazel's comment. He said, look, Goldie, the screenshots are on the screen. They're literally on the screen. Dude. Okay.
They coming now. Why y'all mad? Why y'all
guess what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if she called after court, during court, whatever the court. She was in the court. She was in the court. Doesn't matter. You guys sound like the same way y'all defend R. Kelly. It doesn't make any sense. You can say what you want, but the facts are the facts. Like, get it out of here. Oh my God. She didn't get past security with the phone. Exactly. She didn't get past, she said it herself. Do I need to play that again? She said it herself. She said it herself. She got away with it downstairs, but not on the second floor. I'm going to watch the audio or video when the person sends me the clip, and I'm going to play it. And it probably not going to be tonight because we finna go. But I'm going to be here covering the trial. Like, subscribe, comment if you're in the replay. Let me know you stopped by. I appreciate everybody for hanging in with us. And, sorry if any feelings got hurt. Sorry, not sorry. And if you are wanting to continue to bug me about this, you can do it in your mind. Don't come over to my channel and don't fuck with me because you don't want this smoke. I'll guarantee you that. I'll tell you that right now. So with that being said, I think I'm kind of done here. So any last words?
Yes. So once R. Kelly go to jail, maybe R. Kelly fans can, concentrate on trying to get some of these voting laws changed so we can vote.
Yeah, do something productive.
Put all that energy
productive with yourself. Spend your time with your family, your community. Do things that are actually going to benefit someone and not somebody who don't give a shit about you or anybody else but himself. And get some life. Get yourself together, man. Get it together. You guys are sickening, embarrassing, and it's ridiculous. Like, I don't know who raised you, wolves, nobody. I don't know.
It's all good. The facts are the facts. They pressed right now. She's sending out. She done made the cattle call, trying to be some kind of a defense. Y'all look stupid. You don't read. You the same thing with the whole damn time from day one. So we're not pressed. We don't care.
You can't explain your way out of something that has been shown on a video. It's documented. People have. Listen, I'm talking about my video when we explained all this and we laid everything out, but I'm also talking about the people who screen recorded. People screen recorded what y'all did over there. So don't come over here. You can't stop it. Once it's out there, can you imagine something gets out into the internet? You trying to put your foot on it? No, boo. It's out there. It's gone. It's gone.
It's too late, baby.
Go ahead and say your prayers for yourself. Say your prayers for yourself. Okay? All that energy you spend with Peter, Sylvia, Sylvia, don't fret, Sylvia. It's going to be fine. It's going to be okay. But don't be doing that illegal stuff anymore. Yeah, I know they're trying to distract me. It's all good. We already did. They can't do that though. They can't. It can't be done. So,
thank you, Powerhouse.
Yes, thank you, Powerhouse. Please subscribe to the channel and come back because you know, people like you, we need, we like it. All right.
I was singing Cardi. Press. We
look one more time. Oh, okay. Hold on. I'm being asked to look one more time. Oh, I have audio. Oh.
Yeah, let's bring the confirmation after validation and the confirmation again and again.
We have
and
audio.
Again.
Tell me if you can hear this because I don't know if I have to share the screen for you to hear it, but let me know if you can hear this. It's low, huh?
Oh, I know.
Y'all can't do that. Nothing with his name on it can y'all come in there with. We were told that the last time we went to court.
Well, why? What is wrong with it?
Because you're even though you're not seeing the jury, they still said that's kind of persuasive.
I'm going to tell you, it's 6 black people. Parents on you see,
Oh, she's in there whispering to her.
They look like they picked up off a street corner. It's like 2 tinies, but God. Wait a minute. How many?
Okay, you're on live. You know that, right? You gotta be careful.
Hey, just stop that. Stop. Don't do that.
I gotta be.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Now, first of all, she says, you know you're on live. Well, first of all, you are in control of the live. You could have muted her a long time ago. Why are you? See, that's that slow bus stuff. Did you guys hear what the lady Sonia was whispering? Do I need to play it again?
Yeah, play it again.
Oh, no. Y'all can't do that. Nothing with his name on it can y'all come in there with. We were told that the last time we went to court.
She was talking about the face mask.
Wait. I can't hear. What was that?
She was telling her about the face mask because she had on a face mask with Kel's, a thing with Kel's on it. So she was telling her.
She was breaking yet another rule of not wearing any type of memorabilia type wear with his name and stuff on it. And she went in there with a mask on anyway with that on there. Okay, so Sylvia's trying to tell her that she shouldn't be wearing that mask. But let's listen. Right. I'm trying to listen because she's kind of hard to hear, but I'm gonna repeat what she says.
With his name on it, can y'all come in there with? We were told that the last time we went to court.
Well, why? What is wrong with it?
Because you.
What's wrong with it? She says. So she don't even know the rules of. Okay, let me go on.
You're even though you're not seeing the jury, they still said that's kind of persuasive.
I want to tell you,
so it was kind of like, oh, the jury. I wanted to tell you.
6 black people.
6 black people. So there's 6 alternates, right? I think the 6 alternates must be in the overflow room because that person said, well, they're in the overflow room as if to say they're not that anonymous because they're in the overflow room. Now they're talking about the alternates. And by the way, I read in Pacer that alternate number 3 was replaced, or they sent them home for some reason. I don't know what happened.
Because of her job.
Okay.
Her job wouldn't pay her, so she was losing.
They don't care about that. They typically don't care about that. That has never gotten me out of court ever.
Well, it got her for some reason. Yeah,
maybe because she was an alternate, but they didn't care. I was an alternate too. They made me. I sit the whole 2 weeks of trial as an alternate. Couldn't even deliberate with the jury because they all stayed the whole time. But I yeah. Mm-hmm. All right.
Parents on you see, they look like some good ass motherfuckers. They look like they picked up off a street.
First she said they look gutter. Then she said they look like they picked them off a street corner.
Homeless. Yep.
I can't hear. You gotta let me hear.
They look like they picked up off a street corner. It's like 2 tinies, but God. Wait a minute. How many?
Okay, you're on live. You know that, right? You gotta be careful.
So when she was saying all that and whispering all that, she should have already had muted her already. Like she should have stepped in. And people were telling her, like, no, like, don't let her do that. So she's trying to act like. So why did she come in here and say it's not true then?
Because somebody probably going to jail.
Because what?
Damn shame.
What'd you say, Miss Ella?
I said somebody probably going to go to jail. So that's, you can get in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, just stop.
It must be stuck. Okay. Well, thank you for sending that. We appreciate that so much. So there it is, man. Like, dude. I mean, the girl, first of all, when she was telling her about the face mask, she knew she was in the court, right? At that time. The girl was whispering. Yep. She was whispering. So why you didn't tell her she shouldn't be on the phone? Because you wanted your inside information? She wanted her inside information so bad she would just risk it all. I hope it was worth it. I hope it was worth it. Okay, let me just see what's in the chat before I. Okay, Kelly's been home. Where Kelly has been home since July 2019, which is federal jail. He's been home. Okay, just like when she was like, we're not going nowhere till he goes home. Wherever he goes, we go. Well, I guess y'all are going to jail. Don't let them get you off your square. Who, me? Oh, no. Nope. Don't worry about it. Thank you. Sylvia got a husband, but spend her energy and time on another man. I heard her say that he had got vaccinated and she was staying away from him. I'm like, how do you have a marriage and one of y'all vaccinated, one of y'all not? Okay. Yeah. Oh, that was Dom K telling her to stop, or telling what's her name to stop. How are they seeing the jury? So they were talking. I think they were talking about the alternates because there's 6 alternate jurors, and apparently the alternate jurors are sitting in the overflow room with everybody else. So that's what the lady said. So someone was able to be amongst the attorneys. Yeah.
She's talking about Bora.
You might want to go on the replay for that. But yeah, somebody had been day 1, day 2, and day 3 had gone in with Nicole Blaine-Becker, I believe, and basically impersonated an attorney. She pretended to be an attorney and went in with them 3 days in a row and got caught on Friday, yesterday, and got kicked out the courtroom. I think she got banned. Which one got banned? Her?
All 3 of them can't go back in there. But
are you sure? Because one of them said she's going to be back Monday through Friday.
Yep, outside.
Oh, Lil Red just got here. Yeah, Lil Red, catch the replay because it's all there. And it's all there, child. Oh, Lord, have mercy. We got new indictments on the horizon. I'm telling you. How are they seeing this? I thought Judge Ann had said no public spectators, no one except a few news media outlets. How are they seeing this? Yes, they allow them in the overflow rooms. So there's a media overflow room just for media, and then there's 2 overflow rooms for fans and spectators or family. Like they said they only allow so many fans in, so I don't know who the other public people are. Maybe people involved with the case, maybe family members of the people testifying. I don't know. Other attorneys probably who are there for their clients, things like that. Yeah, I think that's pretty much how that went. So are we good?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I'm getting a message to listen again. Hold on. I think we maybe missed something. Okay. The email, she says, we saw the jury. She described 6 Black people, 2 Chinese, and then they stopped her. Yeah, I thought I heard 2 Chinese, but I wasn't sure. And then 6 Black. So they must have more than 6 alternates if there's 8.
No, that was the jury. That's what I was saying. No, she's
the actual
describing
jury?
The jury. Yeah,
that's actual the jury. Because there's 12 jury members. Okay. Right. Well, anyway, so she described them as 6 Black and 2 Chinese, and then they stopped her. They're not the alternate jury. Okay. So she went on to say she saw them getting on the elevator, but I didn't get that part because Sylvia took it down. The alternates are not in the overflow room, just somehow saw them getting on the elevator. So I don't know. So whoever that was that came in the chat and said, well, they're in the overflow room, that was another lie then. That was another lie. Can't trust nothing these people say. I was taking her by that. Okay, well, then there must be the alternates in there, which didn't make sense to me because they wouldn't mix the alternates. Plus, as an alternate, like when I was an alternate, I wasn't able to, I was basically sitting outside. I was in there as a juror. I was actually in there as a juror, but then when they deliberated, I wasn't able to participate. So all the jury you get to hear just in case you might have to replace somebody. So you got to know what's going on. So that does make sense. So they're probably in there with them in the galley. All right. Well, thank you, Powerhouse, for that. I don't think I need to replay it because I just read what you said. I think so. We'll say it again. The lady on the audio was telling Sly Fox on her channel when she was live This person was in the court with a phone, whispering, telling her, we saw the jury. She described 6 Black people, 2 Chinese, and then they stop her. Don't say that. Don't say that. They are not alternates. Those are the actual jurors. She happened to see them coming off the elevator. And because of that, she decided, I don't know what she decided to clout check. I don't know what the purpose of that would be. When you don't think of consequences, you don't think of your own well-being. You're not putting yourself first. You don't have self-love. You have to care about yourself in order to make the decisions that actually support the fact that you care about yourself. And if you're risking jail for a predator who doesn't care about you, a woman who doesn't probably care about you, who has a YouTube channel and will do anything to keep her status, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. But
Wow.
Karen J. So they're passing notes and getting jury info. Yep, they're definitely passing notes to the attorneys, giving them information on the witnesses, the victim witnesses. They plan this. They bring a book, piece of paper, or some paper so they can pass the notes and all of that stuff. Like, somebody also messaged me and said that they think that one of those women have lunch. She states that she has lunch with the attorneys. Not sure if it's true, they said. And that would probably be when they're passing the information over lunch, probably too. They know, they probably tell them, oh, we have this person coming up after lunch. What you got? Or, you know, what do you have for this cross-examination? You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Goddess, I want to mention something too. Fair and Nella, he follows all of their social media. He follows all of them. So, you know, just like the feds, baby.
They might ban all the fans.
Like
Queen said all the fans should be banned now. And they might do that. They might. Lil Red said, I heard it on another channel. I honestly didn't believe the attorneys would go along with that. You don't think Tricky Nikki is she can be compromised that way? She's proven that she's unethical. She's already given us that. She's been doing things this whole time. So, J-Man, I agree. All the fans should be banned. I hope Judge Ann, now that she's seen this, bans fans from the overflow room. Yeah, they need to be banned. I agree. There needs to be a consequence.
And now they wonder why we can't watch this on TV. This is the shit. Well, we can't watch federal anyway, but why we can't have an audio? Because of this bullshit.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So the press have been complaining on Twitter and stuff like, oh, this judge, I can't believe she won't even let us have a call-in line so we can listen on the phone. And I had to explain, look, this ain't about you. We have to protect the witnesses, the jury. Like, she's doing everything. The judge is doing everything she can do to protect these people because of the past behavior and crimes, alleged crimes of Robert Sylvester Kelly and his minions, his supporters, his followers, whatever you want to call them. Okay, so Sharon going on court TV tomorrow to defend R. Kelly. Sharon Wimbush? Now she wants to show her face. Oh, Lord, please somebody send me that link. If I'm going to be checking for that, because, yeah, that's going to be good. This whole thing is going to be good, y'all. It's like every day is Christmas. We don't know what we're going to get the next day. We don't know what witness.
I love that. That's a good
It's exciting. It's like, well, what do we, dude, like, hello.
It's Christmas. I love it.
But I'm going to, we're going to end this. I'm going to, go along with Della. Thank you, everyone, for hanging with us. We appreciate you. Much love, light, warrior energy your way. Yeah. We not the ones. We not the ones, baby. Sharon is not.
We appreciate
this is getting spicy. All right, y'all. Peace and love. Till next time. Out of here. Come tomorrow for sure. We all need some God in us. Child.